Today we're watching you scrubs.
Watch us finish Danganronpa 3.
We thought about this for 5 minutes, and just before we went live I told you we're gonna fuck this up, aren't we? Hello everybody,
Of course
happy Wednesday, happy... It's the end of Danganronpa V3 day. Yes.
It's a milestone today.
Yes, definitely. Hello Mortenard, hello Shrift, hello Tifa for some reason. Hello Evie, hello Groundhog, thank you all for being here. Here we go.
Yes, we are. I prepared a hot chocolate for the special occasion today. Jack didn't want one, because he is a scrub.
I'm drinking coffee. Podcast I was listening to ended just before the stream. Nice,
They
it was
knew
fate.
what was happening.
It was fate. Shrift, congrats on being second. Evie, congrats on being first. Yeah. Tifa, thank you for the sub. Do you want me to dance for you or do you dance with me for you?
Bean.
Fuck off. But we should dance.
Okay, I'll take the dance.
Thank you for the resub, Tifa. I like that you
thank
believe
you.
in us too.
Sometimes I do. It just sucks to get my own ads.
Just
That's ice cold. Here.
That's what you get.
Hold my hot chocolate.
No,
Watch
I don't
out,
want
it's
it.
spoiling.
No. Oh my god, Tifa sub to the stream. Clearly one of the most hype moments of our entire streaming career, yes.
I've never done that at all. Absolutely
No,
not.
ever, except for the past 17 months.
No, the 7 is a mistake. Today I'm watching
one.
you scrubs from my big TV.
Hi, from the big
Heck
TV.
And today I'm watching you scrubs from my laptop in the backs of my economics and personal finance class.
Hello everybody at Shrift's Economics and Personal Finances class. I hope you can hear me. If you can, uncross your legs, stop touching your faces, tell Shrift to sit properly.
Well, to be fair, this is kind of
There we
suiting
go.
because we have maths and stuff too. We had like 16, minus 12, now we have 4, and maybe we'll do like minus 2 or minus 4.
We could go anywhere
We
today.
could go anywhere.
Yes. I have absolutely no idea. Jack, stop!
I'll not sit properly. I bet you already did. Also, Groundhog. Oh wait, Groundhog has
You're
the stream muted. But Mattenhart, make sure to text Groundhog to have fun with her homework.
Yes. Is there like a hand motion for a groundhog?
That was a groundhog
Yes.
look like.
Groundhog?
No, it was like
Thank you
ears, cute
for-
animal stance. Yeah.
Beaning here. Like that?
Yeah, maybe we should go like with
Bean?
ground, hogging, you.
Yeah, we need to learn something like this.
I have no clue what. I don't know sign language.
If Modernart can text, it would be helpful. Jokes on you, Groundhog, he's always helpful. Mostly. Yeah, no, I would agree. Except, yeah, no, mostly. I'll just take it like that. Yeah.
How is everyone's Wednesday coming along?
Yes.
I'm trying to steer my hot chocolate as quietly as possible.
I mean, is there a way to, like, stir a drink without it making sounds when clinking against the inside of a cup?
Well, I'm doing it now, ain't I?
How about I buy you, like,
They're like mini stirrers.
paper spoons for stirring during the stream?
I really hate paper spoons. Like, I understand. It's same like when you have a McFlurry. Like, I understand we don't want to go for
I like
plastic.
how we are going from hot drinks straight to McFlurries.
No, it's like the best example I have. Like, I understand we don't want to go with plastic stuff.
Yes.
So they have wooden spoons.
At least over here they do.
And I really hate wooden spoons or wooden straws.
I don't hate all of them. I hate the McDonald's ones because you can taste the wood of a spoon.
Exactly, you taste it. And usually in restaurants where they give you a wooden spoon, like even if you're just sitting in the restaurant, it starts dissolving.
That's paper.
Yeah, through the paper spoons, it starts dissolving.
Yeah.
And especially if I'm sitting in the restaurant, why can't we go with metal spoons? Like, metal spoons are nice. And you can just throw them in the dishwasher.
Those are really cool.
Metal ones are really nice.
They are metal as fuck. Sorry, I had to. You can stir with a straw. I don't think even Tifa is hardcore enough to drink. This is burning my hand.
No, I can.
Piping hot chocolate with a straw. You will not drink it like this.
It's only the cup that's hot. See,
Yeah.
wait, it's not even steaming. Wait, can you see that? See?
There is.
You guys can see it too.
There is
There's
some
no
steam coming off of it, minimally.
It's just the cup that's really hot because I had it in the microwave for 6 minutes.
Still rather you don't drink it that hot. But anyway. Ranger, happy Wednesday. Happy end of Danganronpa day. How are you doing? Translate for me. The never-ending story. You do it first. I fucked it up. I forgot.
Het nooit eindigende verhaal.
Wait, I'm drawing a complete blank. It was a German that wrote the story originally. Fuck, what's it called?
Yeah, I know what you mean, but I think we also call it the never-ending story in the Netherlands.
In German, it's not
Wow.
the never-ending story, it's the infinite story. That's what fucked me up. I was like, die niemals endende Geschichte? No, that's not the movie I saw as a kid. Die unendliche Geschichte. But because the translate for me is meant to be bad, die niemals endende Geschichte. And now you have both for the price of one redeem. Ranger, you're most welcome.
Chocolate with a straw is amazing. Yes, it actually is.
But only if it's not that hot. Like, the worst fucking thing to drink with a straw, if you ask me, are very hot drinks. Because while you get them through the straw, I can never fully judge the exact heat in that liquid. And I will suck my mouth full of that hot chocolate, and it will be the heat of the surface of the sun. And I will burn all of my mouth. And I hate that.
Well,
No.
there is a risk involved, yes. Funnily enough, the drinks that you're supposed to have with a straw are not as nice. Because, like cocktails, cocktails are usually offered with a straw.
Yes, and they're cold. Where are you going with this? Have you ever had a hot cocktail?
No, but I don't like cocktails with a straw. That's what I'm saying. The drinks you're supposed to have.
Don't
with
like
a straw.
cocktails with a straw.
No, I prefer like gulping it at once. A straw doesn't have. No, but like the things that come with a straw are not as nice with a straw. But things that don't come with a straw, like hot chocolate, are nice.
I don't agree, but anyway. Hello Saint Ferrum, hello Blucifer, happy Wednesday. How are you both doing?
Cheers. And I'm not sure if we said happy Ranger.
Happy
Hi,
Ranger Day.
But happy Ranger is a good Ranger.
Yes.
How are you all doing?
I hope you're all happy. How about some treats to go with that hot chocolate? Bean! Doesn't work like that. No. No. There is
Imagine
absolutely no way you can ever make me eat a bean without paying me to do so. That's why it's behind a paywall, literally. I'm not doing that for
putting
free.
some in your drink. Do you think they melt?
You sick fuck. Yes, they will.
Well, I'm not going to. I'm not going to
Good.
ruin this chocolate, but still.
Good. No. Damn. Nice try. Appreciate it, but happy 420. Woo. Yes. To all of you,
Glonky,
happy
donkey.
420.
Happy Ranger Day as well.
Indeed. Hello, Glonky. How are you doing on this fine Ranger Day? The vault locked with beans imprisoned behind. Yeah. They shall stay there.
It literally is locked.
That's true. I mean, screwed tight, but yes.
And that I have to agree with, it should be like that, because that thing, if you open it, it kind of stinks, because all of those bean smells like mashed into one.
Yeah. It's not nice.
Yeah,
It smells worse than me.
it should stay closed. It kind of does, actually.
Currently waiting on my final export from Shotcut. Nice, nice. Thumbnail is ready, just need the videos to upload. Deadline of 1 week was met.
Hey, nice.
Congratulations.
That's, how many did you do now? 3 in total?
3, right? This should be the 3rd Mad Max video, if I recall correctly.
Oh no, I hit the side.
Wow, Tifa.
Remember this game
The
where...
stream is ruined. Everybody, you can leave now. It's over. It's not gonna be a game
Remember
tonight.
this game where you have like this metal wire and you get like this thing to hold with a circle and you like need to go through it and not touch the sides?
Yeah, I have no idea what it's called though.
I have no clue either, but you know what I mean. Like you have this thing and then you have like a circle thing that you're holding and then you need to go like, don't touch it.
I'm sorry, can you do that again?
But I have nothing
No,
to...
just do the thing you just did.
Oh, wait, I do, wait. I have my... Like, so you have the metal wire, like here.
Yeah.
And then you hold the thingy, the metal
Yeah.
thingy, and usually there's like a stick on it. And then you like have to go like through it all the way to the end without touching the sides.
Can you, one sec? Yeah. Can you do it a bit closer to the camera and slower, please? Thank you.
No, but you know what I mean, right?
Yeah.
What's that called anyway?
I have. If any of you know, please tell us because Glonky got it. Yeah, that's sex, Tifa.
No.
I like how you didn't get at all what I was trying to do.
No, I did. I saw it like after.
You didn't get what I was trying to have you do. Yes, I did afterwards.
But I forgot what it's called. It has a name.
Yeah, Glonky told you, but anyway. Just 2, I've streamed it 3 times. Oh, okay. Yeah, that makes sense. True, I've watched you play it 3 times.
Wait, just 2? Didn't you already send me yesterday that you were exporting it? Or was that this morning?
Probably this morning.
I was gonna say, how long does that export actually take? Holy shit.
Depends on the length of the video. I would think if Ranger once again goes for something that is roughly 15 minutes, about 15 to 20 depending on the quality settings.
Hours?
Minutes.
Oh.
Please correct me if I'm wrong.
Holy shit.
Always take my metal thingy and put it through the other thing. You do you.
Oh, come on.
As long as everybody involved agrees, I'm okay.
I remember doing that so much.
What? Putting your thing in the...
No, okay, seriously.
The good old days!
I really do.
She just keeps talking. Exponent was glitched somehow. That sucks. I had a similar problem a while ago. How did I fix that?
So you had to start over?
How did I fix that? Yeah, I had to restart. That was not nice. Takes just under 2 hours to export 15 minutes.
Oh, that...
What settings do you use?
Could be worse, I was gonna say, but... I see you're complaining.
Your GPU is roughly the same as ours, and for me it's like 1080p rendering is like real time. So if a video is an hour, then it takes an hour to render.
I have no clue about that. I'm not gonna say anything. How can you ever be angry with a life like that, Jack? Yes, Jack. How can you be so grumpy all day?
By being German.
Oh, that explains a lot.
Yeah, basically that. 4K forever. Must be nice. Must be nice.
This is a really good chocolate, by the way.
Is it 4K?
This is already 5K. This is next generation.
That would be 8K.
I bet it's the...
Sankt! Thank you for the bit. Oh yeah.
I'm not dropping it in my chocolate though.
True. Banana bean with hot chocolate. Bean-eat? What? I mean, I think I get the general idea, but ow.
Do it! Bean it is.
I pulled something in my neck this morning.
I'm willing to have both at the same time, but I'm not gonna drop it in.
It's disgusting either way, Tifa. Alright everybody, if anybody else wants to make us eat these disgusting things, now is your chance, because once we start the game we will not be taking a stop for that anytime soon.
It's such a threatening string of messages.
Yes. Yes it is. Yes it is. Let me set up for this, 1 second.
Okay, I think I can have that with hot chocolate.
I'm sorry, not really. Alright.
I'm so excited to see the end today of Danganronpa.
This music seems to be fitting for what we're about to do.
I'm also happy we're ending it today, because yesterday my eye hurt like a fuck. Hurt like a fuck. I was gonna say hurt like a motherfucker.
If that's how it feels, you're doing it wrong. Anyway, pick your poison. There you go.
What is that?
A bean, Tifa. I've got a green one.
Cheers.
Clink. Here's to you, Sankt.
We're sending you guys something. Might send it next Wednesday since Kelly is busy with Eli's 2 months appointment today. In that case, hold it for 2 weeks because we're not here on our vacation.
Yes, if you can.
But what is it?
If you can, please do.
Also, what's Eli's 2 months appointment?
You're not eating your
2
bean.
months appointment. Okay. So with the hot chocolate. My God.
I have no idea what bean I eat. You sick fuck. Why? Why? This is how you get rabies. Actually, I shouldn't joke while she has a mouthful of liquid. I don't know if this looks kinky or just... I will never kiss you again.
I almost spit that back in.
Yeah, please don't. What?
I have to say it wasn't too bad. Like it started dissolving, so it made it a bit thicker. But it was blueberry. And blueberry and hot chocolate is not too bad of a combination.
I was gonna say, you lucked out. I have no idea what bean I had. It tasted slightly sweet and had absolutely no flavor.
Probably the snot.
No. If this was a snot one, then it was broken.
Okay, that wasn't too bad. I can recommend blueberry beans with hot chocolate.
Congratulations on the bean, Tifa.
That would have been much worse.
Nice, blueberry is good.
Thank you, Sam.
Yes, it is. You know what I haven't done in forever, Tifa?
What?
Updated the bean counter.
Oh, that is true. We've completely forgotten that.
I mean, I haven't, but now it's updated.
Thanks for the heads up. No, thank you for sending something.
Yes.
I have no clue what, and now I want to know. But I'm gonna bug you probably over messages.
There we go. 45 plus 2 times 69 beans have been consumed. We count in instances of 69, of course, because
Hey,
why
see?
wouldn't you?
There's Shrift's math. There you go.
Yes, Shrift. If you solve this math problem, you can sit slouched as much as you want. You can cross your legs if you want.
Then you get a 10 for that class from me.
Yes.
He has to be weighed and measured. Possibly a shot vaccination. Can't remember.
My God, there's so many things with kids.
Kelly is going. She knows what's happening.
Do you two know your personality type? Yes, actually I do. Mine is asshole and hers is Dutch. Unless you mean those 4 letter codes, then no. I have no idea.
Is that your personality type?
Mine? Yeah.
What do you mean mine? I said, is Dutch your personality type? And you said mine.
Oh, I thought it's yours.
So being an asshole is definitely a personality type.
I figure it is, yeah, with the stuff you say sometimes. And then blame on where you're from. Yes, definitely.
Never another blueberry.
No, no. Also 45 plus 2 times 9, 2 times 69 is 45 plus 138. That is correct, which equals 183. That is correct. Congratulations, Shrift. We were thinking about joke banning you before the stream, just why not? But we decided not to. I see we made the right choice. Yeah.
100%.
You deserve to be.
I wanted to put it in the title, like ultimate couple pre-ban Shrift for the finale.
Yeah.
But Jack didn't let me.
I figured it would be mean. So.
I'm sorry, Shrift.
It's 183 beans too many. Potato. What? It's because you don't sit straight. That's why. You might hate me for pointing that out to you, but your back will thank you later, trust me. Definitely.
I trusted you.
I'm not on team 4 anymore. Then, Shrift, I want to see you type it. On what? I'm on team.
That's still kind of me. But like, it's like a tiny bit.
What's it? What does VFT stand for? Also, hello Fody, how are you doing? Happy Wednesday.
How's work coming along? Happy Wednesday.
Oh, every time I look to the right, my head, like, oh. You know, getting old sucks when just waking up can hurt your neck. Like, don't worry, I'm fine, but like...
It's okay.
Oh, Team Shrift. That's not recognizable.
Teamed.
I'm okay with it, yeah.
Everyone should always be on their own team though.
Team Fortress 2? I haven't played with it in forever. Yeah,
I have not.
must be months. I don't think you ever played it.
No.
Don't think, well, in its like highlight days it was kind of fun, but nowadays, I don't know. I mean,
Is it still a thing?
Yeah, it still has players actually.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's
Never
free to play.
really hear about it.
We've decided to rename to Thrift. Is it Thrift or Thrived? Also, we keep saying Shrift, but is it Shrift or is it Shrived? I mean, it's a Y. Why do I only think about that now?
Well, if we butchered your name, I'm quite sure.
If we've been butchering your name for 13 months, deal with it.
You said it right the whole time. Very good.
Alright, so we're going with Shrived now. Cool.
Wait, Minecraft? No, we're talking about... Wait, I need to look that up again. Team Fortress 2.
Apparently, yes.
Overwatch 2. No.
Is that ever gonna release? I doubt that.
Is that really in the making?
Yeah. Has been announced a year ago, too? I don't recall.
Oh, that's
A
not
long
too long
time
ago.
ago. A long time ago.
Oh, I fucked up that iPad good yesterday. The one you had to set up for legal.
I have to wipe it tomorrow when the user gets back into office. Yay! It keeps you busy.
You know, since that one is fucked, you should just keep it and get them a new one. That
Yeah, exactly.
seems so much easier. No?
Yes, I agree. Definitely, that should totally be a thing. I'm always afraid of turning in my sleep. If I don't wake up on my back, I know my day is going to be horrible. It doesn't matter how I go to sleep or how I wake up, there's always a above zero chance that I wake up in pain for no good reason.
That's because you always try to push me out of bed.
Yes, so stop stealing my space.
I wake up sleeping on the edge.
Yeah.
Of glory.
Yeah, exactly. You're welcome. And if I didn't do that, you couldn't sing that. So, there's your point.
But you can't really say on the edge without immediately...
Of glory.
Exactly. And I don't
not
even
mad
know the
about this.
full song. That's the whole problem.
Don't you say that, Jack. Overwatch 2 will never be released. Overwatch 2 beta comes out this or next week, finally. Oh, okay.
Oh, that's not too
April
bad.
26th for beta. I hope the full release doesn't take another 500 years run for you.
I'll keep my fingers crossed that it happens. That should do it.
Indeed. It's been a while since updates, if I recall correctly, on Team Fortress 2. Yeah, must have been like a year, 2 years soon? Forever. I mean, the game is basically end of life support as far as games go, so it's
I'm
still
not even
works.
sure what you do in the game.
You shoot each other.
It's a shooting game.
It's a first-person shooter, yes.
Oh, I've heard of the name before.
You pick a
but-
class, you fuck up the others. There's like different, like the usual first-person shooter where like capture the flag,
Okay.
capture the hill. What is it? It's something.
There's only been one shooter that I really enjoyed, and that was the one we sometimes played with my brother that got taken down. What was it? Ghost?
Ghost in the Shell.
Ghost in the Shell. I really
Yeah.
enjoyed that one.
Yeah, you, me, and your little brother, and nobody else. Because that game died within less than a year.
I know, and it's the only shooter I actually actively played.
Also, I already cannot speak anymore. The game. Yeah, I think they made it to like 13 months before they pulled the plug. And I'm still pissed they never just released it as an offline game. That should have been a thing. Oh well.
That's how it is.
Waiting on the government's cybernetic program. Ranger, once you become a cyborg, that would be super cool. I'm in.
Oh, having a robot spine would be kind of awesome. Like, that's usually where the problem starts.
and then your spine downloads an update and it's made by Microsoft and gets all fucked up, and then you sit there like this permanently. With your $6 million spine, nice.
That would be just my luck.
No. I know.
Oh, speaking of $6 million spine, have you all heard that everyone can afford, or almost everyone can afford to go to space soon?
Fuck Elon Musk. No, Tifa, I haven't heard. Why?
I thought it was kind of funny. I didn't read the actual article, I have to say, so I don't know if this was taken out of context or
It's
not.
Elon Musk. You cannot fix it by putting it into context.
But basically the little teaser came down to Elon Musk is selling tickets to Mars with his, what was it, SpaceX SpaceX project or whatever it was called. And he said he will price it in such a way that almost anyone can afford it at $100,000.
Yeah, because clearly everybody just has 100K laying around. Just like that. And just goes, you know, darling, we don't have any plans for this weekend. We can just go to space.
Space.
Yeah. What's the cool 100,000?
Everyone can afford 100. No, almost anyone. But yeah, that's like...
Yes.
I would say like 90% of the world.
On behalf of Elon Musk, our hearts go out to everybody having only $99,000 laying around. Because, yes, that sucks for all of you. I mean, but once you hit the 100K, you can all go to space. With Elon Musk. Camera went grey screen and came back.
Oh.
That
yeah,
sucks.
that sometimes happens, unfortunately.
Yeah, still haven't heard back from the manufacturer how we can fix that. Still working on that though. Oh well.
But like that almost anyone made me laugh so hard. Like imagine having so much money, not even knowing what to do with it, because this guy doesn't own houses. I believe he even lives with a friend at the moment.
I have no idea. I don't care either.
He doesn't spend his money on like things like that. And then believing that people just have 100,000 laying around. I thought that was hilarious.
Yes. Just want to let you know, homies, thank you very much.
Thank you, Fody.
Can we drop Elon Musk off at Mars and come back? Yeah, I'm cool with that. But first take his money and spread it among the people that actually could use it. That would be cool. Maybe if he starts paying taxes. Oh wait. Better yet, EA buys out the company you got your spine from and now your spine has microtransactions. Mortener, don't give them ideas. That's gonna happen. I would not be shocked.
Probably.
Yeah. Like, your monthly subscription to Bending Over has run out. So please pay $69 so that you can bend forward and backwards again.
Do you want to bend forward a few times more? Now, $20 for 5 pence.
20% off if you subscribe for 3 months to the Bending Over service. I wish my dad owned a blood diamond mine so I could go to space too. I wish my dad would just own a diamond mine without the whole blood diamond thing. That would be cool.
It would be kind of nice. It doesn't even need to be a diamond mine.
Anything that just prints money would be cool, yeah.
Yeah, like a money printer. I'll take that too.
Did you hear they're making a Sonic Mania 2? I did not read or hear about that yet, but I'm not shocked. And Sonic Origins, yes, the first 4 games are getting a native port / remaster to all current platforms. Yes. One thing that pisses me off about that though is Sega's release model, because they announced the game, you can buy it in like 5 different versions, from like standard to like digital premium, whatever you want to call it. And not a single edition has all content. But how?
Well...
How? Why? Like, Sega, I love you, but how the fuck? Why do you do this to yourself? Like, I don't get it.
Click on Shrift's thingy here.
Trailer for Sonic Origins.
Let me leave that open. Thank you.
Yes, thank you.
If I had 100,000 laying around, I would spend it on games.
Oh wait. Yes.
I'm not even sure what I would do with 100,000. Because truth to be told, like 100,000 nowadays doesn't even get you very far. Like, you can't buy a house.
It depends on where you live. Over here you would not. The apartment we live in probably doubled in price since we moved in because this shit's fucked up. And 100,000 would be the down payment. And then you're still paying it off for 30 years. That's not because we're rich, but that's because the housing prices are insane, at least in Germany and a lot of other places too.
Like, to put it down, we live in quite a, I would say, rundown apartment. Like, it's not new. Have you seen the outside of this thing?
What?
It's not broken down, but it's not a new apartment. This thing needs maintenance.
It needs a coat of paint, Tifa.
No, that's never mind, doesn't matter. We live in an apartment of like 83 square meters, if that's a global thing, right? Square meters.
It isn't, but carry on.
Of like 83 square meters, and this place a couple of years ago was worth...
$500,000.
Yeah, $450,000. that would roughly be, I believe.
600 at the point.
And now it would be like 600. Like, who has that money laying around?
Yeah.
I wouldn't pay that for this.
No, I wouldn't either.
I would pay 150 for this.
But then again, what else could you get for that money nowadays? That's the problem. Everything's gonna.
That's the problem. Across the street, they're building new apartments, and for the fun of it, we were looking around.
Same size apartment, 2 streets over there, where it's a completely new building, 2 million.
Yeah, 1.8 million to be exact.
Thank you. That makes such a difference.
Well, it's 200,000. I'm just saying, like, it's absolutely ridiculous.
Yeah.
So, what does 100,000 mean nowadays? Well, at least you can buy groceries.
Yeah, I guess. It was in the news recently about people who got the first cyber eyes or sight restoration device and the company making them went under, so they're totally unsupported now. That is fucked up. That is completely fucked up.
Cyber eyes.
So you get an eye replacement technology, and then the company that made it dissolves, and now you have an eye, which is amazing that they were able to restore your eyesight. That's super cool. But how the fuck? That means at some point, if that thing ever breaks, you just hope that a new company stepped up and can fix it, or you have to get a new one.
Well, if it restored your eyes, it has to be attached to your nerves or anything.
I don't know.
Or it's like an implant in your eye.
I don't know. Or maybe they bridge the gap with an implant that also goes in your brain. I don't know.
That sounds scary.
It sounds amazing. Scary, yes, but amazing.
Yeah, amazing, but scary in the way that it's unsupported now.
Yeah.
Like that is something that can happen.
Yes, very much so.
Yeah.
Finally getting a skateboard again.
Hey,
nice.
Nice.
Don't break all of your bones, please. Please, Shrift, do that for us.
Or your teeth, which has happened to me. These teeth are fake.
Technically, your teeth are bones, no?
I believe they are, yes.
So don't break anything. Don't know when it's getting here, but fucking finally. I am looking forward to hearing lots of awesome stories from you not hurting yourself. Please don't.
You can buy 5 houses in Detroit for 100,000. Is it that cheap there? Holy shit.
I mean, that's what I was gonna say initially, but your buying power depends on where you live.
Yeah, okay,
like
that is true. But
100,000 might not seem much to Elon Musk and a lot of people in like Silicon Valley and shit.
Almost anyone has that.
If you take that amount of money and live in like Vietnam or Thailand or Detroit, apparently,
then you're rich. Yeah.
You're golden. So
that is true.
No. It's stuff in their brains and nervous systems. A problem of being the prototypes. My typing is so bad right now. Apologies. It's cool. No worries. We get you.
We get that. Do you guys want to watch the Batman this Saturday? I am up for it. We're not leaving on Saturday, right?
No, we're leaving on Sunday. Yeah, let's check it out on Discord later.
I would be up for it if Odie and stuff are as well. Can talk about it in Discord.
Severance on Apple TV is about brain implants that make it so you can't remember what happens at work when you're outside, and when you're inside, you can't remember your outside life. That seems interesting.
Kind of efficient.
Really weird.
Like if you're at work, all you do is focus at work and not what's going on in your private life. And when you leave work, you immediately forget all of the stress about that you might have had at work.
That's true.
Don't take all that baggage along and focus on your life. Like, in a way, that seems quite ideal.
It makes sense. But I still think it's also kind of fucked up. But yeah.
Well, yeah, but every downside has its upside. Or the other way around.
There's a silver lining to everything.
Yeah, that.
Much smoother way of saying it.
Exactly.
That's what you get for drinking hot chocolate.
Jack, you liar! If you pre-order Digital Deluxe Sonic Origins, you get everything.
In the picture I saw, it doesn't include the letterboxed backgrounds. Oh well. But hey, that's good. Then people can just buy the Digital Deluxe version and get everything. Like they should, if you ask me.
You gonna pre-order?
No. It's cheap in Detroit because the crime was so rampant they would sell for anything. That sucks. They should fix that.
I guess that is fair.
But you can't remember if you're married or have kids in your outside life. Yeah, that does sound twisted as fuck.
That is true.
Yeah.
Don't know if you're married to your boss or not. Yeah, in that case, if you have like a relationship with a colleague, it kind of sucks. Because then you don't know what's happening at work. Well, you could have like a work wife and an outside wife.
Yeah, basically. I don't know if people would be happier that way. I think it depends on the person. But yeah, it seems messed up. How long has this stream been a thing? This stream in particular, we went live 41 minutes and 38 seconds ago.
Which means it's almost time for the recap.
Yes. Work relationship and home relationships should be completely separate.
I agree to a certain extent. It all depends on how you want to do it, because it sucks if you like outside of work have an argument with one of them and then you have to go back to work. But there are a few colleagues that I sometimes go out with for dinner and stuff.
I think it's...
Oh, you said would. Never mind. I thought you said should.
I read that as in should, didn't I? Yeah.
No, I did.
No, I think I did too.
You actually have people that stick to that. I have one colleague that has a very strict...
That's what I was gonna go with. Like,
work and private life separate. Doesn't do anything with colleagues after.
Yeah, I don't need that implant. I do that anyway. I prefer it that way. I said would be in that show.
Yeah.
Imagine knowing how to read. Learn to read with second column's additional pre-order bonuses. You can add them to the first or last options.
Is what you just said.
Then I'm afraid Sega already confused me with a release model and I'm clearly not the target audience anymore. So, saves me money. Work relationships are totally normal, as long as things are consent. That was true.
Yeah, very true.
What are you doing, Tifa?
Some of this.
How about, while you moisturize, you give us what is hopefully the very last recap of Danganronpa V3.
You want something?
No, I want you to give me this.
A recap. We are, for the last time, are still in chapter 6. Yes, we are in chapter 6. We have not made that much. Well, actually, yeah, we did make some progress yesterday. As we've already said, everything is fake.
Everything is fiction.
Are being watched by an audience.
The internet.
The internet, which is us. And they want us to actually have hope win. They are rooting for hope. So in order to counter that, Shuichi was like, no, I don't want you all to win and get what you want, because I want the killing games to end, and I'm also not gonna go for despair, so I'm not gonna vote at all. And now he convinced everyone to not vote at all.
Okay, yeah, no, technically you're right. After lots and lots and lots of debating with Tsumugi, who is the avatar of a mastermind and can cosplay every single character in any Danganronpa game ever.
Yes.
But only uses for 1 and 2 because those are the only ones the characters in the game are familiar with. We have come to an impasse because we had the decision down to basically either we kill off a mastermind now and then Kibo and Maki would willingly sacrifice themselves so that Shuichi and Himiko can graduate and be free. However, Shuichi shut that down because the people who get to finish the game, the last two, get to go to the next, the punishment for the person that doesn't graduate. So the top two, one of them, would have to go into the next killing game. And Shuichi basically went, fuck you all to the audience.
Fuck you all.
An amazing song by a German artist, by the way. And has now brought everyone over to the side of just not voting, even at the threat of being killed.
Which is kind of what's gonna happen anyway, even if we vote. Like if we vote, two get killed, and we get killed in the next killing game probably.
If we killed the mastermind or one of our classmates, either way the killing games would have continued in some way, shape or form, and either we would have all been stuck in there forever, or we would have just carried on with a game and three of us would have still died and two people, one would have graduated, one would have gone on to another killing game. Everything was fucked anyway.
I still find this a bit weird, because now it's like, oh, if we don't vote at all, the killing game will end, because the audience doesn't get what they want.
Correct.
But the only thing that technically means is that they had a shit ending for this season and they could just start another killing game
That's
new.
your interpretation of things. The mastermind is trying to not have us not vote because that would ruin the game, because there has to be a vote, otherwise everybody dies, hence the threat. And Kibo has been
Kibo has been taken over by the audience.
Ish, kind of. Because Kibo also is the survey avatar kind of thing. And the inner voice Kibo has been hearing so far is actually the internet, basically.
True. His personality got wiped because he refused to cooperate.
And that's why we had our armament battle thing showdown with a 3D Kibo, which was adrenaline as fuck.
I really like that.
Just finished that, so now we should be in the last moments of the game. Yes. Recap, Chat is the mind master. Correct. All of you, all of us, we're all to blame because we don't want Danganronpa to end.
It's kind of true.
Yeah.
All you gotta do is stop the vote from being certified. You can start the game.
No.
If you don't like it, you'll be totally fine. No consequences. Ever.
No. Hard disagree. No. We're not doing that. Genocide Jill is the mastermind. I'm rooting for Genocide Jill. She has come back a couple times.
That is true. Sometimes her as a character, she as a character speaks along.
Also, Kiyotaka Ishimaru is the name of a Japanese soccer player and manager. Oh, is that what who Nekomaru is named after? Or at least inspired by? That'll make sense.
Oh, that kind of makes sense.
Yeah. Oh, also, another really cool thing.
Can I press the button?
No. During this chapter, they went with the Ultra Despair Girls School of Thought again and had some brain-melting moments where we had to literally run out the clock because we're not gonna do anything anymore in this game. We're not gonna vote, we're not gonna play minigames, nothing.
Don't press enter. First this.
First what?
First you put
Use your words, Tifa. What? There.
Yes. There.
Why do you want people to see me loading the game?
Because it makes it nicer to cut.
Everybody, thank you for watching me load the save file. Let's do this.
You ready? For the finale?
Not quite, but let's do our best.
Kibo? Like I said, it's pointless.
Do you think he's gonna be able to recover from the personality wipe?
How would you be able to recover that?
Break off his antenna hair.
Yeah, but if his
Won't let Danganronpa end.
hard drive or whatever all of this is stored is completely wiped, how does that get restored?
Because I hope that it wasn't.
That it has like some kind of backup.
Yeah, basically.
Everyone loves Danganronpa.
I'm here, Groundhog. Perfect timing. How are you doing?
Very good timing.
Happy Wednesday.
How was the homework?
He's already been wiped. I'm clinging to hope that there is like a backup SD card or something installed in him somewhere. Got some work done. Nice.
Jack is hoping he'll return.
I really started to like Kibo.
That's reality. Killing game entertainment will continue forever.
Since like chapter 5, he's gotten pretty cool.
Yeah. He was okay before that, but like he became more and more awesome.
Yeah.
Two people noped out of doing the assignment together because they need to study more first. RIP. At least they realized.
But isn't that the point of studying together?
Yeah, but if you still need to get to the point where you can even begin the assignment.
Okay, yeah, fair enough. Also, I love that emote shirt.
Yes, it's for the Mr. Mime.
Yes, it is.
Now then, let's proceed with voting time! I think hopeful Kibo should vote for despairing Tsumugi, without a doubt!
Is Monokuma trying to influence?
The outside world wants to see!
Yes.
Let's give it everything we've got! Presenting one last voting time!
So, who do we vote for, Tifa?
No one.
Oh yeah, true.
Wow, are you gonna fall for that again? We're gonna
Remember how you all always gave me shit for not pressing A?
let the timer run out.
Not today.
Still recommend either the Persona franchise or Your Turn to Die if you don't get rid of your plans and do what I ask.
I'll take it very personally. Shrift, you can already start doing that. Yeah.
And there we go. Actually 3 did, 1 had a tutoring session. I can't speak today anymore.
1 other classmate who knew the vocab better than I did. Nice.
All right, looks like voting is over. Let's hurry and announce the results.
So, pre-stream recap? We did a recap. And we talked about video games.
Yeah.
Basically. Yeah.
We did. And it was very clear from me, of course.
Is that why we're ellipsing in chat, Sumugi? It would make sense.
I didn't vote. That was the right thing to do, right?
The 3 of us might be penalized for abstaining to vote.
Penalized?
What's going to happen to Kibo and Tsumugi?
Yes.
No, seriously, is it penalized?
Some people say it like this. I would say penalized.
Penis sliced?
If you get your penis sliced, that's worse. Actually, you could say that you're getting penalized by getting your penis sliced. Yes.
I know.
I know! What is wrong with you? That's also not good, Shrift.
Penis lice seems absolutely horrible.
It took us 5 minutes into the game and we're already...
To be fair, she started about penis slicing.
No, Tifa.
Oh, she did.
If Kibo is controlled by the outside world, he must have voted for Tsumugi.
Please tell me
Then what about Tsumugi?
that he was able to fight it off.
If she had cast 1 vote for Kibo, then it would be a tie, but...
Shit, I didn't see the votes.
Don't worry about that. I didn't vote either.
Because we didn't get to see them.
Oh, okay.
What?
Just as I thought. You wanted Hope to win.
That's not it. We're friends, aren't we? There's no way I'd abandon you guys. Friends? You've got no right saying that now!
Is she trying to fuck with us? Like, where has she been during the entire trial? Like, no.
Also, wait. Fuck, too late.
I turned over a new leaf. I'm not lying. It's
What?
the truth.
I keep being thrown off. There is, in the audience,
Yes.
all the way on the right side, the second picture from the bottom. Sometimes, like, this grandmother shows up.
Yes.
And
There.
right there. And I feel like I know that face. Is that like an internet meme, grandma?
I wouldn't be shocked if all of these pictures are stock footage. Except for maybe 1 or 2 developer pictures being thrown in there.
Well, it would still be really cool if they were all developers, which is obviously not the case. But I feel like I know the face of that grandma, or at least like the picture. And I have no clue where.
Martin has a point, that's Dangan Grandma. Like chat said, chat in-game I mean, during the part
Grandma.
yesterday it was a Dangan Grandpa. I'm trying to play games while watching, how dare you impious peons project such filth to my TV.
Wasn't me.
Imagine if for that you would get penalized to have penis slice, so you need to slice off a...
Please,
There
Evie, penis slices.
What the fuck is wrong with you?
You know, penalize, penis slice.
I have a question for all of you wonderful people that do say penalize. Do you also say penalty instead of penalty? Do you also ask for a peen when you mean a pen? English second language. I know accents are weird, but...
Oh, but you know, when other people say stuff like this, it's just like, oh, it's fine. This is how they say it. But if I say something like this, then it's completely not fine.
Just play the damn game, we don't need to talk about Penis slice.
You're joking, but it's a very real Jewish tradition to have a bris where prayers are said and baby boys are circumcised. It's the same in the Islam as I grew up with. I wasn't really thinking of circumcision. I was literally thinking of slice.
Yeah, not like that, but like...
It's not the circumcision I'm laughing at. No. I'm more going like salami slices here.
Yeah. I ask people to grab my peen all the time. Is that why they're looking at me like that? It might be. Penalty and penalize.
I charge money for that. Over 100k.
Fair.
That's a fair average price.
Yeah.
Like, most normal people have 100k.
That's how we get that Elon Musk space money. English is weird.
So, since the four of us abstained from voting, only Kibo's vote counts.
But he had a full anime moment and fought off the voice of the internet and didn't vote either.
No matter who he voted for, the only one who survives is Kibo.
Or actually...
because we get penalized for not voting.
No, that doesn't even need to happen. We had the whole discussion thing against Kibo, or Kibo being possessed by the watchers, the viewers. So maybe Shuichi's arguing actually got them, or the majority of them, to reconsider. I think that's what we're going with.
Okay.
So in other words, the winner is Hope.
Shut the fuck up and show us the score.
Or he didn't vote.
But
that's what I mean.
Said earlier that he'd sacrifice himself and take the punishment, right?
Show us the score.
So we're going to punish him. He'll be participating in the next killing game.
Hold it. Why are you punishing Kibo? If Kibo survives, then there's no need for him to be sacrificed.
It doesn't work like that. He needs to follow through on his words.
Okay.
That's not fair. Are you twisting the rules again?
Yeah, this seems like bullshit, but...
It's fine, because this is all fiction.
It's alright, because none of this is real.
That's fiction for you, right?
You're just making up new rules now, it's fine.
Well, since I didn't vote, I'll be killed with you guys. But I'll accept my death.
It's convenient to the plot and me. Yes, basically that.
Very true.
It's like when you wrote yourself into a wall, so you invent a MacGuffin that just fixes everything. Yeah. And then a wall got torn out and suddenly everybody got freed. Does anyone have a Ball Monokuma / Reader fanfic? Asking for a friend. Reader. Who's the reader?
Ball Monokuma X Reader. Well, I can imagine there's a lot of...
There's fanfiction of everything.
Kind of involving you in that regard.
Hello, Endrick. Happy Wednesday. Thank you for letting me get that. How are you doing?
How are you doing today, Endrick?
Good afternoon, everyone. Happy Wednesday. Hope you're all doing well and having a good day / week. Yes. Yes, indeed.
We are, because you're not gonna believe it, but we are currently in the finale of Danganronpa. Today is technically the last day of the main story.
Why technically?
That's why I said of the main story, because there's also post-games and stuff.
Stop being confusing. Like a self-insert. Oh, okay. It's a like that
you
reading.
are like the love interest of the character.
Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, cool. I mean, if there doesn't exist one that tickles your fancy shrift, you can always write one yourself. Just saying. Reader insert fics are weird. I won't let a fiction tell me what to do. It's all fiction, so it's okay.
Monokuma gets so excited. He rolled into a ball and went straight over me.
If you guys are willing to die to stop the killing game, I'll die to continue it. Even if it's just fiction, I gave my life to make it.
What still fucks me up about all of this is that we have absolutely no information about whether this is like a Neo World program situation where these are the avatars of a people who volunteered to be in this, or if these are our actual bodies. Like,
well, it kind of gives me the... So far, they gave me the impression that there's just a copy made of you. and put in the game. Like, you're not attached to this thing yourself.
Tsumugi's perfect reproduction thing just makes it seem like if she can change her entire appearance within half a second, this has to be like a virtual thing.
Yeah, but I mean, I don't think the bodies are still attached to the machine, like it was in Danganronpa 2. At least that's not the feeling I got from this so far.
No.
But it would be nice to get a bit of details about that.
Yes. Feeling so good today, y'all. Nice.
Oh, that sounds good.
Hit rock bottom of the week and have been wildly depressed until yesterday. I'm sorry to hear that. Long story short, my front teeth were replaced some years ago and one of them fell out and it crippled me. I couldn't eat, so cooking sucked. Understandable. Could barely talk, couldn't smile, it sucked. Yesterday I got 8 teeth pulled and replaced, so now my smile is better than ever and I feel so much better. Andric, I am so happy that you got that fixed and that you're feeling better. Because that situation fucking sucks. And my heart goes out to people going through that, because everybody should have the option to get it fixed like you did.
Yeah, I'm sorry you had to go through that, but I'm also super happy for you now that they managed to do that.
Yes.
Do you still feel your mouth? Like having 8 teeth pulled, well, is it still sensitive?
So you mean, do you still feel pain or something? Because do you still feel your mouth is a bit weird?
Yeah, but you know what I'm trying to say here.
Does it still feel sore?
Does it still hurt? Like usually that's done with like a screwing mechanism, no? Like you get like these implants in your ways. What's it called? Tooth flash? And then gums. They like screw in your gums, and then they like screw the teeth in.
Different ways of doing it, as far as I know. Tifa, I feel in my mouth. Yeah, look, me too. Same. Definitely recognize that I'm fortunate in that regard. Yeah, but still, like, I'm happy for you. Loads of pain, had to get bone grafts. But I have prescription meds to curb it. Good.
I'm glad to hear that. In the end, it's totally gonna be worth it.
Yes.
I'm super happy for you.
But most importantly, Andric, for what it's worth, I love you as a person, whether a tooth fell out or not, and whether you have that done or not. Like, I like you for the person you are, not for the way your mouth looks. So,
yeah,
I'm happy if you're happy though, because
image of yourself is also really important.
Yes. Most important of all, you need to be happy with yourself. So, yes.
Like everyone can tell you how awesome you are, that you're great, that they love you, but then the moment you look in the mirror and you just think, hey, fuck, it doesn't really.
Yeah, all of that means nothing. Like it can help, but ultimately you need to be in that space. So, yes,
but
super happy that you are doing better.
Really happy for you.
3 teeth pulled when I was younger. One wasn't bad because the adult tooth just wasn't pushing on the baby tooth fully. Okay. 2 molars sucked when I learned I get really sick from anesthesia. I am slightly resistant, which was weird the first time because they gave me the stuff and it didn't work. It wasn't bad. Like it worked mostly, but I still felt something. That's when my dentist back then learned. Next time, give me like 10% more. But yeah, that's rough. That's what it was, Tifa. People around me were super supportive and took care of me, but I couldn't look in the mirror.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, I understand that.
Sometimes your own mind is your worst enemy. Like, that's a tough wall to break.
However, I will keep reminding you of this, so that maybe one day when you need to hear it, you can remember that I keep saying this.
And I completely agree with that.
Yes.
Don't let his words fool you.
What?
In the sense that I don't mean them to.
Yes.
Does that make sense?
It took you a moment, but you got there.
Okay.
Yeah. I think you got it. Yes. All the love.
I've given my
Love?
to Danganronpa.
Hard segue, sorry, but I feel this is the case for us as well. We started over a year ago. We took a break for a little bit, but...
Yeah, we've given a big part of our life to Danganronpa.
It has been a ride.
It really has been.
It still is, because we're not done with the game yet.
That's true. That's kind of sentimental.
For the next plotline.
Oh, here we go.
Hope has won, but the lone survivor, Kibo, remains trapped. Now he'll challenge the killing game anew. Will he be able to grasp true hope?
But Kibo is hope.
Or Kibo pretended that he was completely wiped, somehow managed to save part of himself, took over for a moment during the voting,
Okay,
so that
listen.
he couldn't vote.
If Kibo was able to resist the internet, that would be super awesome. If Shuichi was able to argue the internet into submission to go along with our plan, that would also be super awesome. I'm okay with either one of those being true. Yeah. You guys are the best. No, Andric, all of you are, because without all of you, we wouldn't be here.
That
There
is
you
very
go.
true.
We try to give you back what we get from you. That's the truth.
More.
Truth?
Truth.
Truth, truth? To underline my statement,
Truth.
good thing we have a 2-week vacation coming up so we can learn how to do this better, apparently. I would give my life for it too. I hope we were able, Shuichi was able to debate you into not voting too.
Yeah, an ending like that can work, right?
Shrift got all of us to not vote.
Worst
Yes.
possible ending.
Shrift beat us.
But this is bad. At this rate, our deaths will be meaningless.
I fully grasp the situation here, but can we please look at the voting board? Because
Well, we already knew
Shuichi was smiling.
yeah,
we should follow protocol.
don't vote. That's all I got. Listen, if Kibo now actually didn't vote, it's all because of Shrift. 100%. Yay, my Python code worked. Kind of. Now to work on the next one. Not or not, congratulations.
Good job.
Show
Keep
that.
up the good work.
Keep up the good work.
Oh, that is a good one.
It sounded really rough, but it works better when it's written, I guess.
No. That really worked.
You're welcome. Show that snake language who's boss.
Monokuma, please tell us the results.
Come on, do it.
Okay, then let's begin.
He didn't vote.
Who will be chosen as the Blackened? Who will win? Hope or despair?
Nobody.
Bongo taps if you can hear them.
Tifa taps. Ha!
No votes. There you have it. Kibo saved the day. Wait.
Fuck you, internet. Fuck you. Not you, of course, but that internet.
Nice. This
Yeah.
looks kind of satisfying. Also, you know what's also kind of satisfying?
What?
The frame of the screen. The silver linings in it.
Brushed
Or
metal.
brushed metal.
Silver linings are something completely different.
Yeah, but it's so that you know what I mean. Like, I find that really soothing.
Setting up a virtual machine to put server 2006 on a circular and PowerShell. Nice. Good luck.
Keep
on that.
up the good work as well, Fody. I'm stealing this one for everything.
Nothing needs to work perfectly for the presentation tonight, so kind of is good enough for me. It's all it takes. Why put more effort into it than necessary?
Hey,
Like,
if you
it's-
get it done on time,
Yeah.
you can
basically.
always still go over it after.
Exactly. Fuck you too, then, Jack. I didn't know you were in the game, Shrift. If that's the case, I guess fuck you too. That other internet over there, not you. Yes, this one. This is the evil internet, you're the good internet.
Not that one.
Yeah.
Okay, so what do you think happened to Kibo?
I'm right, you're wrong.
What was your...
Everything I said.
Are we putting a point on the line here? What did you say again?
I said 2 different versions, Tifa, so...
We'll pick one.
A, all A.
Hey, nice. Look at you being a prime student.
When did we have a retry? Oh, wow.
We gamed over once.
Did we?
We had a bad ending, I think.
Oh, yeah.
What?
You know, when you saved, you got a game over.
True, which sucked because instant game over, but yeah.
Why?
All 5 people abstained from voting?
What did you say?
What's going on? Didn't Kibo vote?
Phew, I'm relieved.
It can't be.
Why? What is this?
Okay,
The world has changed.
What?
that's true.
If Kiba refused to vote, that means the world has changed.
Oh, the audience decided not to vote. I completely forgot they get to decide.
It means the audience chose not to vote as well.
That's it.
They rejected this killing game.
What is that?
And we're all in this together.
That sounded like a really bad attempt at a dance. But I appreciate your energy. It wasn't that. It was when you accidentally agreed to continue the killing game. That's also sucked.
Yeah, wasn't that with the save?
No.
Oh wait, it was no. It had the same saving screen thing.
It's when I shot the wrong thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think. Was it that? Yeah.
Serves you right. That's what you get for breaking the rules like that. Hold on. Is that really okay?
And now she can't punish us all for not voting. Because that means the audience gets punished and you really can't do that, can you? I mean,
Well, the
you can, but
audience
you won't.
doesn't actually get punished. Danganronpa is going to end? The killing game full of tense stand-ups and backstabbings among friends? It's just going to abruptly end with season 53? Is that really okay?
Apparently. Alright.
Lies, it's never gonna end.
It actually is. Hello Skinner, happy
It is
Wednesday.
tonight.
Yeah, what is...
Hey,
Oh,
the audience is leaving.
they're literally unwatching. Okay, that's cool.
Oh,
That's the video game equivalent of unfollow and unsub in Twitch.
I really doubt people would all leave, but sure.
Some people would. After 53 seasons, yes.
Yeah, but after leaving in this moment? No.
Yeah. Audience be like, unsub, yes, exactly. Unwatching, yes, exactly, Mortonot.
You would at least watch to see the end of the episode and then just
I
not
would.
watch a new season.
Oh my...
I'm not turning off here. What?
When did Game of Thrones Season 8 air?
10 years ago?
No, that's when the pandemic started. It feels like... No, it's Season 8, not Season 1.
I don't know. Isn't that also... Wait, season 8. Isn't that also super long ago?
After
Game of
this,
Thrones season 8.
those fuckers that produced Season 8 got their idea from Danganronpa V3.
2019.
They made the ending of a show so that everybody watching it, most people, would have the same reaction as the audience in the game. Like, nope, fuck this, I'm out.
You
Not even gonna
still
finish this.
watched until the end.
Yeah, and then I did this.
Yeah, but you didn't like turn it off in the middle of an episode.
I wanted to.
Yeah, but you didn't. You're one of those people still on the screen, and so would I.
Not only am I stopping watching, I'm choosing to forget everything I've witnessed. You know it. Yes. Your words can't reach them anymore. There goes the audience.
That's it.
You never appreciated us, and it looks like you didn't appreciate the power of fiction. No one wants you anymore. No one wants to hear your sick, twisted stories anymore.
It's... Oh,
It's over.
this is it. It's finished.
She's gonna explode, isn't she?
It really is the end, isn't it? So, what are we going to do now? Now that it's over, there's no need for any punishments.
No, no.
What a half-assed ending! This is no way to end Danganronpa. No, it needs to end with a punishment, at the very least.
Please let it be Monokuma.
Tsumugi, I see.
Hey,
Now, if we continue to live after this, the choice we made won't really matter. The people will just want another killing game, so...
That's true.
So the only way we can stop this killing game is to kill ourselves. Okay, got it. Let's just get it over with. It's going to end with everyone being annihilated?
why?
Because I guess as long as they are there, they'll expect.
But why can't we
season to
leave?
end. Because we're fictional. Where are you gonna leave to?
Okay, yeah, no, it doesn't make any sense in my head, but let's keep going.
I never expected an ending like that, so I don't have a punishment ready. So I'll just leave it to Kibo.
Alternatively, Danganronpa copied How I Met Your Mother.
I never watched that.
Yeah, kind of. So when is Aunt Robin coming back? Because no one voted, everyone abstained. That's illegal. Yeah, but there's nobody there watching anymore. Do the rules still matter?
Yes.
Alright, I'll do it. I'll be the one who ends this killing game. I'll bring this fiction to an end.
It's the will of the outside world. Destroy this entire fictional world and end the killing game.
When did he get his jetpack back?
He didn't.
Isn't that a jetpack hanging
It sure looks like it.
from his back that was confiscated?
Confiscated? Confiscated.
Confiscated when he came in?
Yeah. He just did. Yeah, he got it back now.
Okay.
Just go with it, Tifa. This is
Sorry,
fiction.
I forgot the handover from Monokuma.
This is fiction, Tifa. He just got it.
I didn't see it.
Then before the Hunger Games moment when they stop the game before they kill themselves. I wouldn't be shocked if that happens.
In a way, and I'm not just saying that to get the prediction thingy happen, I do hope it ends with that.
We literally predicted this, but I don't see why they're doing it. Like,
But we still need a cannibal, so if one of them can eat the other, that would be awesome.
please don't. Do you see an exit in the end wall that isn't the set of the Apocalypse set piece? How would they get out? You can blow out the wall.
Well,
It's what the outside world wants.
I worked hard to keep this going for 53 seasons, and now it's all over. Well, that's fine. If this is a world without killing games now.
No.
I don't want to be a part of it. I have no interest in a world without Danganronpa.
Channeling all of the inner toxic fanbase. Hold on to that thought, Jack.
It's already gone.
I am holding on.
I guess this is it for us. No survivors? That's kind of a bummer.
It's okay.
But now it's all over. We're the last ones to suffer from the killing games.
Okay,
Come on, everyone. We should be proud. We were able to change the world in the end.
because
If this is all just fiction and everything we've achieved up till now might be a lie. But those lies, they changed the world. Even if we're just fictional characters someone made up.
that's it.
We were able to change the world.
All right.
You're right. I feel the same way.
Fuck off, Tsumugi.
My plan was such a flawless copy, it even failed right at the end.
So I should be able to hold my head up high.
As a cosplay cat criminal, right?
A cosplay cat criminal?
Everyone,
Very well, let's begin. However, let's end this. This is the will of the outside world.
So Kibo's gonna blow up this place?
It looks like it. Yeah, we're going back to this. All right.
self-destructing.
That's gonna be a wallpaper. The game isn't over yet. This is.
Isn't there always
those are the name?
chapter
No.
0?
Those are the names of the characters. This is not the actual credits of the game.
Alright, maybe now we will learn about...
You can stop holding onto that thought, Jack. The stones moved at the end. That is supposed to imply something. They actually go with the cast of all the games.
Is it actually done? I really expected there still to be like a chapter 0.
There still has to be something else. This is not the credits. Martinat got this one. Kibo is gonna die, isn't he? Tifa, April 19th.
Oh, I said that yesterday,
Damn you,
true.
Tifa.
Final quote, which means... Actually, no, I'm first gonna let you
Tifa,
read
if
the
Kibo
quote.
were to self-destruct by the outer wall, Jack, there's no guarantee he wouldn't blow a hole in the wall.
Nice, I'll take it
Points
as a
for
double
both
point.
of us.
I don't even remember.
Wait. Now we're at the credits, right?
It's the cost box. Also, technically, the cost box was kind of a thing. You could have just cosplayed at every time, or at every moment.
Now the credits are. There's still something after this, right? There has to be. Come on. You finish each other's sentences. Yes. Sometimes we do.
We finish each other's.
Truth.
Wow.
Love. What? Also, my lips are sealed. Yeah, there's still something else.
Check out the audience at the bottom.
They are purple people.
They look like the blackened characters in the manga. Or am I missing someone?
They're all kind of like swaying.
Oh, they're swaying out of the screen. I guess they're slowly.
Oh, they're leaving the
emptying out of-
cinema.
Never leave until the screen goes black. Do you know how many people miss out on end credits?
Thank you, Marvel, for creating after credit scenes so that people actually stay through the credits.
I love going through the credits, especially like reading out all the names. Some people have such awesome names.
Yes. One-eyed, one-armed, flying purple people eater. What?
Also, a lot of these names seem Polish.
Because the company they hired was most likely based in Poland.
That makes sense.
I have to say, the end credits song, assuming this is the end credits, not as much of a banger as the others.
No, but I think they don't want to put the focus on that here. Like, you kind of have to absorb everything that just happened in this moment.
Yeah, but I'm just sitting here impatient because I want to get to the part after this. Like, there has to still be something else. I know, right? Always watch your credits, always have. Yes. You can leave when the lights come back on, that's when you know there's more footage. Yes, exactly. That's what I mean. Like, when the lights go on, the movie reel is done. Oh, when they used to use movie reels. That's when it's done.
Never leave before. Well, there's still... Actually, no, never mind. Oh, he's waving!
Bye, video game person. Bye.
I'm guessing once they're completely out of screen, it's over.
Yeah, after this.
That's nicely timed.
Business evangelist. Is that a real position? What does that mean? Marketing, I guess.
I have no clue.
Oh.
There we go.
I still hear something. Hey, that's Claire de
It's the
Lune.
piano.
They used that in the game. No, this is still continuing. I don't believe it's over yet.
Oh, it's still be in there. Yes.
Yeah.
Never leave early.
I've never actually noticed the audience before. See, there you go.
It's kind of cool. Hey, new team. You have acquired the new team Danganronpa V3. Employee badge. Variety cushion, always handy.
To each their own roulette.
When was that ever used? Casino, I guess.
Easter egg. Alright.
You must save the game before you can use the clear data bonus. We strongly recommend that you save the game.
Okay.
No.
I can do that.
Okay, that was quite fast indeed.
How about a short break before we go to what I hope is an epilogue? Because if it ends like this, I'll be mad.
Well, there still are some questions to be answered, but...
Yes, hence I would be mad.
Yes, short break to absorb what just happened, and then we will BRB.
Yes, be right back. Thank you for waiting.
And we're back. Also, for a second, I thought the 20:26:49 was our playing time. I was like, oh,
that's...
20 hours! And I was like, wait, 20 hours.
That's the current time. So microphone on, yes. The Japanese credits song is called Decision Chain Break, but for the dubbed version we replaced it with a main theme remix called The End of DNG. Don't know why. Copyright issues with the dub? That would suck.
That could be a licensing thing, I suppose.
Yeah.
Like, you don't necessarily have the same licensing rights in different countries.
Yeah, but like you made the song for the game. Oh well.
I don't know. So is this really the end? Press any button? It's not taking any button, I guess.
Fuck you. That's when nothing happened.
Are you okay?
There we go. Wait, we still
Here
live.
we go. Yes, of course.
Neververse, how are you doing?
Hello Neververse, happy Wednesday. How are you doing? Welcome to the end of Danganronpa.
Yeah, somehow.
How are we alive?
Stuck here. Someone help me out.
That sounded so sweet.
Anybody?
No.
Somebody?
Pretty sure the singer of Decision Chain Break is Makoto and Nagito's Japanese voice actress. But why wouldn't she want to be in it? Anyway, licensing sucks. Remember the moving rocks? Yes, I said that.
I'm gonna look up that song after.
I said that. I should get a point. I do get a point, right?
No, you don't. I saw the rocks move too.
Himiko, careful.
Yeah, I'm saved.
We made it.
Himiko, hello? Basically. Jack be desperate, yes.
I know, right? He is still behind.
How were we saved? Why are we still alive?
That is a good question.
Yeah, why are we alive?
And how are you alive?
I wonder...
The killing game is over. The class trials are over. And the fictional world is over. So then, where are we? Another fictional world after the fiction has ended? What's left for us here?
I don't know why, but this scene just gave me massive goosebumps.
Yeah. Everyone's killing game closing ceremony.
We're graduating, basically.
Alright, one sec. I have prepared something for this very moment. Epilogue. We were silent for a long while, staring into the other side, where we continued to hope, and they continued to torture us. The outside world. 53 times hope moved forward. 53 times the suffering continued. The world on the other side of the fiction, the real world.
So, what do we do now?
We didn't think of a plan for what to do after. I thought that was the end of us back there.
But we survived. And that's the truth.
Did he have to blow up everything, though?
Yeah?
Have we seen green before?
No. Game completion ceremony. This is new. It's incredible how I chose best boy and best girl in the prologue and we made it to the end with only 3 survivors. Yes, you have incredible character picking skills. I don't think we did. Like, my favorites were Gota and Miu, and look how that turned out.
Well, they lasted not too long.
To what?
I was hoping you didn't catch up on that.
No, I did.
They lasted quite long.
Yeah.
Compared to some, like Kaede.
Hey, I even called that. It's the epilogue. I'm gonna point out. Anyway. I'm mostly happy that Kokichi didn't make it. For the last time. Fuck Kokichi.
They should have all made it.
Getting ahead of myself. It seems as though we don't really have a choice. We can't stay here anymore.
But I don't get it. Seriously, how are we still alive? When this world destroyed itself... Wait, destroyed itself?
They didn't see, I guess.
Did we not watch the same thing?
Apparently not.
Then what do they think happened to Kibo?
I don't know. The world destroyed itself and Kibo died in the process.
When this world destroyed itself, I thought we would go down with it.
You're right.
Kibo probably saved us.
See? They have no idea. I'm pretty sure they were still in the trial grounds.
But still? Yeah, and how did they get out?
I was. It still am extremely mad Himiko survived. Somebody had to. Also, green is used when the time of day is unknown. Oh yeah, true.
Really?
Yeah, they also used it in the intro. Yeah.
I seriously don't recall the green.
If it makes you feel better, Jack, my favorites are Ranjo and Koede, and look where that got me. Did you ever get over not being the main character, Tifa?
Yes.
That's a no.
No, Ranjiro was also pretty cool. I'm sad we didn't get to see more of him. I'm sadder we didn't get to see more of Korikyo. Especially since he lived for quite long.
Yeah.
I also would have been happier if Himiko wasn't in the last tree. But she kind of redeemed herself, but still.
I want to talk about Samui's copycat killer line, but finish the game first. We're getting there. Kibo went to a farm upstate. Oh god. That's the American thing of saying, you know, when your family has a dog and the dog gets older and then one day your parents take the dog and they come back without it and then the kid is sad and goes like, oh, where did the dog go? We brought him to a farm upstate where it's warmer and he can have all the playtime and yeah.
That is sad.
Kibo is part of the world. He lost himself, they thought. Yeah. Fun fact, Sage thought and may still think Himiko was Monica.
No.
Wouldn't have gone with that.
I do not see that.
It's Danganronpa, it could be everybody.
Yeah, but I definitely don't see that.
So, since I'm only now tuning in at the very end of the game, who was y'all's favorite character? Miu. And why was it Kokichi? Fuck Kokichi. No. I see why people like him. I hate him with a passion. Miu all the way.
No, I disliked Kokichi at first, but I kinda started appreciating his character throughout the game, and I really liked what they did with him in his chapter.
Yeah, amazingly written character, but fuck Kokichi. Like, I hate everything about him. Like, no. I love to hate him, but no.
I really think Kipo actually turned into my favorite character. Kiba was kind of annoying in the beginning as well.
I'm sorry, that's robophobic.
Yeah, because of the robophobic. But he got more awesome with time.
Yeah.
Definitely.
I felt like with Miu, from the beginning, you got 100%. That's what I appreciated. Like, she didn't really seem to have much of a character arc because she didn't need one. You know what I mean?
Which one?
Miu.
Yeah, Miu just had her mouth.
She was
blabbing.
a foul-mouthed badass and she just ran with that. Like, she was the only one I felt that didn't change.
Yeah, true, but that's also one of the things I actually didn't really like.
Maybe Kurikyo, yeah.
top 3 is Shuichi. I do believe Shuichi is the best main character out of all the games.
Yes.
But not my favorite character. Kibo, yes, and Kokichi, I see it.
I see why you would pick them. I'm with you with Shuichi and Kibo, and you know my opinion on Kokichi. I'm team Shuichi. Makes sense. I'm gonna do Kibo's 3 times. Been done.
Yeah, we maxed Kibo out.
Yeah.
We got that frame part, man.
Yeah.
Still don't think that's underwear, but whatever.
I had a cat who actually went to a farm upstate, and for years I suspected my parents told me that as a lie. But when I looked into it, he really did go to a farm in like Massachusetts or Connecticut or somewhere I forgot, and lived a good 6 years before he passed. I'm happy that the cat got a long, happy life.
Yeah. I remember getting 2 cats, Sippy and Soppy, when I was younger. But when my little brother was born, Soppy was actually really jealous.
Soppy doesn't mean the same in Dutch as it does in English.
Soppy.
Carry on.
But Soppy was really jealous of my little brother and started acting out, so they also brought him to a farm. I know I shouldn't pick favorites, but Soppy was my favorite cat. He was like hugging you all day and licking you, and he was like super cute. And then they brought Soppy to a farm, and I was mad at my parents for like years. Kind of resented my little brother, like, why didn't you go to the farm?
That's very you.
But yeah, it is a thing.
Beautiful. If only you could press A. Nah.
We don't press A.
Rip, Kibo never got to be a Vocaloid. Good thing he didn't.
No, not Soppy. Soppy.
Yeah.
With an A.
That's what I was saying, Tifa.
Overall for me, Kibo. At the start I hoped Kaede and Rantaro would last for a long time. Yeah, Rantaro was sad. It would have been nice to see him more.
And I would have been happier having Rantaro longer, because talking like this is really easy for my voice, and I could just keep going forever, you know? It's like, it's more like a strong whisper, really. I can keep this up.
Angie was amazing. No, I was really happy Angie got out of the game.
I liked Angie's writing, but the character was annoying to me.
Well, yeah, all of the characters had good writing.
Started to appreciate Sumuri as an antagonist during chapter 6 the more I see it. Yes.
It was a nice twist.
Yeah, definitely. It's because I wasn't emotionally attached to either of them, and I figured out pre-trial, so I was just waiting for it to end.
Yeah, but all of the characters were quite awesome, and out of all Danganronpa games, this one was definitely my favorite.
Yeah. I never get people who figure it out at the beginning. Don't be smart, be dumb, and the trials are fun. Everybody gets to enjoy it their own way. I think that's amazing.
To be honest though, you really have a point, because at some point, when I was really sure which character was the Blackened, the trials felt really long. It's like, hey, I already know. We already got to this, like, let's get the fuck over this, keep going. And then they just stretch it out and like when I got
really annoyed about the wall thing in the virtual world.
Yeah.
Like an hour for it's a wall.
And I think that if you don't know or don't believe you know, it doesn't feel as long.
Yeah, I think so too.
Yeah. Kokichi is best, then Maki, then Miu.
You got me with 2 there.
Who do you prefer, actually, between Kokichi, Nagito, and Monica?
Okay, now I see where you're going.
What's the order of those 3?
Tsumugi, best mastermind. Well played, yes. Better than Junko, Kamakura, and Monica. Junko still has a place in my heart. And she was so annoying, her writing was good, but boy did she get on my nerves. Yes.
Yeah, 100%.
It's only 3 characters I've been entirely happy to find their bodies, and Angie was one of them. I get that.
100%.
Izuru barely even counts as a mastermind in my opinion. Was still Junko running the game in the New World program? Yes. Yeah, I get that.
Definitely was.
No one compares to Monica. Okay.
Fair. I would actually think... Well, Monica would be in the last of those 3. But I'm not sure between Nagito and Kokichi. I think Nagito.
And she scares me a lot, which I think is a good thing. Yes. I was sad she died, but also relieved because it needed to happen. Yeah,
yes,
100%.
she had it coming. I think I got the points for that one too.
You did.
For Angie dying.
Nagito 100% best character in the series, written amazing voice, backstory, death, trial. Oh, Shrift.
I do have to agree with that.
Let's cement those 3 characters in our
Alright.
brains some more, shall we?
Press A.
That's still you.
Yeah, I was thinking Uzumaki. He made sure we didn't die.
Why?
Why would he do that? There's no point in us escaping to the outside world. We're just fictional characters. Did Kibo save us? Because he was acting on what the outside world wanted?
No.
Then maybe this is what the outside world wanted.
And then the moment they go through the hole in the glass,
It
there's
starts
nothing
over.
and they just get deleted.
Yeah.
No?
Need to go watch Moon Knight so I can stop dodging these spoilers. Skinner, have fun and thank you for the love.
Moon Knight
Enjoy.
is amazing. Have lots of... Oh, we didn't watch the last episode either.
That's true.
Thank you for the lurk. Appreciate it. Nah, for us to live?
Okay.
That's right. In addition to ending all this, the outside world wanted us to live. I suppose the outside world wanted this light to become the truth. So come on everyone, let's head outside with confidence.
Instant deletion.
Remember,
The outside world is waiting.
This is a really nice shot though.
Yeah.
To the outside world, huh? I wonder what kind of world it is.
It's an outside world.
A peaceful world with no fighting and no despair? That's what Tsumugi said, right?
you're right.
Yeah, if she wasn't lying.
It might be a lie.
Remember the last thing Tsumugi said?
Oh, the flawless copying.
Yeah.
I don't get the cosplay cat thing though.
Correctly.
She said copy. That means she must have been copying someone, right?
What does that mean?
That means a sequel hook, just in case we ever decide to make a Danganronpa 4, everybody.
Gotta put some options in there.
What indeed?
What did you say?
Jack hates Kokichi and Nagito. He'll
Really hate
really
Redacted from Your Turn to Die, like, a lot. But that character's miles better than Kokichi. Maybe one day we'll find out.
That is true. Monika, Chiaki, Kokichi, Nagito, Maki. Rewatching this allowed Maki to surpass Junko in my opinion. Okay.
You're welcome for that.
But
Well, I have some theories. Perhaps Hope's Peak Academy and the Remnants of Despair really exist. Maybe Tsumugi was just basing her performance on them.
Hey,
So Tsumugi lied about this whole world being just fiction?
What did you say?
What? A surprise ending?
Bear Hulk, hello, happy Wednesday, and
Hey.
thank you for the drink. Enjoy.
New branding. How you doing, Hulk?
How are you doing?
Cheers.
To be honest, I don't think they'll make any more killing games. This game's ending was kinda a commentary about how the formula would easily get repetitive and stale. Yeah, the entire chapter 6 felt very much like they poured a lot of their feelings about the fan base, or certain parts of the fan base, into it. Yeah, I get that.
It's definitely how I can feel the fan base would act.
A large part of it, yes.
A large part was quite accurate, I would think.
Yeah. Like, I'm happy with all of you that are here, but I also know that while we're playing these games, a lot of people joined us for a short amount of time, that I'm not sad that they only shared a short amount of time with us. Yeah.
Well, every fan base has.
Yeah, 100%. Definitely. That's
has
not
some
just a
rotten
Danganronpa
apples.
thing.
Yeah.
I love Redacted, especially the scene where he redacted the redacted. That really made me feel redacted.
I'm most interested in the that really made me feel redacted, because that can be only a few options if it needs to be redacted.
No, I don't think so.
I would think so. Sitting at work, have an awesome day at work. Hulk.
Yes, say hi to everybody at work from us.
Hope you have a good day.
No, you're welcome. I take full credit for you guys playing this. You're welcome. You're welcome for us being welcome. Now you know why I have such mixed feelings about if I want more Danganronpa. This is a good ending for the series. Yeah, I agree.
But there are still some open questions
Let's try to get to them.
that we're now not gonna get answered.
Let's try to get to them.
Yeah,
How about
fine, but I don't think we're gonna get there.
Let's try.
Press A.
No.
No, I don't really know for sure. She might have been lying when she said copy. But if she were telling the truth, then it would make sense that that was a lie.
What do you mean, Dad?
That's...
What Tsumugi showed us, the way we were when we first arrived.
Huh? How nice!
Huh? So...
You guys are ready?
Could it be...
All right.
It's still weird.
But...
I still don't believe it. I can't believe that any of us would volunteer for this.
We forgot everything about our old selves after that first flashback light, didn't we?
If I remember correctly...
That's what Tsumugi said, but something's been bugging me about that. Even if we were obsessed with his killing game, I still can't believe we would participate in it. I don't believe it. But I don't really have any logic behind that.
One of Kaito's hunches, huh?
What's the point?
Anyway, there's no way for us to check when we all apply to the academy, right?
Maybe in the outside world. Okay, gonna go take a smoke. BRB, Fodi, thank you for the look.
Appreciate it.
This was a really fun ending, but no, give me more Danganronpa. I get that.
Yeah, I feel that. Especially after playing this for a year.
Yeah. I think it's good that they can finally branch out into new series. Like, I'm really looking forward to Enigma Archives. Oh, I saw pictures of that. It's made by some of the same staff, no?
Is that a new visual novel or something completely different?
It's kind of Danganronpa, I can show you later.
Huh.
Yeah. World's End Club was interesting, but still fun. I still haven't played that. I know it's made by some of the same staff as well, but nothing beyond that.
World's End Club disappointed me, sadly. That is also a shame.
Yeah.
Jeez.
When did Danganronpa 3 come out again?
2017.
Yeah, I can also imagine that after like 6 years or 5 years.
7. Wait,
you say?
between what?
Since this game came out and World
Okay.
Ends Club that came out a few months ago, no? Or
Last
year
year.
already.
4 years-ish.
Well, I can imagine that after like 4 years, you also go into it with such high hope if you're looking forward to a new game. And if it then turns out a bit less than what you expected, it's like, mwah.
Yeah, V3 came out in 2017. Groundhog and I played it together and the story was pretty cool, but the gameplay was rough as hell. That's such a shame, because I would imagine a lot of people then drop the game because the gameplay is rough and never get to experience the cool story.
Yeah.
Sorry it's late, my service died, but I wanted to say it.
Say it, Shrift. Say it.
Get yourself banned on the last stream, come on. No, don't.
What? We can't check? So in the end, nothing. We still don't know what was true or not. The fictional world ends here, and the real world lies out there.
Do we have a
Perhaps.
letter?
That's quite a high letter.
Asking for friends. 3 of them to be exact.
Perhaps just beyond here is the truth. That would be so shitty. Like Kibo created an exit through this dome,
But it's
we
up there.
can't reach it.
Yeah.
And we can't crack it anymore, and you're just still stuck in this entire area that's just destroyed.
But we can check, returns to the prologue. Yep.
But maybe it isn't.
Don't tell me.
Maybe it's all still fiction in that world, or...
I typed out a whole ass paragraph and it didn't send.
Oh, that's enough.
That was the inbuilt spoiler filter, I bet.
That's an app for Shrift.
Yeah, sorry about that.
That sucks. Maybe Danganronpa still continues in that world, or... Oh. Or maybe the outside world is the same as this world. It might be a world filled with lies. Well, if we can get out from here, we'll know for sure.
But...
Don't want to spoil, but I don't think Sayaka was writing numbers. Groundhog fire at will. The game advertised itself as Kodaka and Uchikoshi's last killing game. Wherein lies my disappointment. Oh. Maybe they will stick with their word. Or stick to their word. And it will be the last one. Like, but now I understand why there hasn't been a Danganronpa 4.
Or maybe they will still change their mind.
Who's Will? That's not my name, Jay.
That is your middle name.
Modern Will Art. Yeah.
That kind of works.
Modern Will Art.
Yeah.
Make it so. Yeah, but I feel like there's not too much meaning in truth and lies.
What do you mean?
I mean that even if something is a lie, even if it's fiction,
Remember,
even if it has the power to change the world, that it must contain some kind of truth.
aren't we
Tenko's face in that shot. We still have no information whether we actually physically entered the killing game or...
world?
Like I said,
Came all these fictional struggles.
I don't think they're gonna answer that. Especially since our link broke off.
Yeah.
But those things changed us, and we were able to change the world. So it doesn't really matter where the truth ends and where the lies begin. If lies can change the world just as well as the truth can, then lies are just another way of telling the truth.
That's incredibly deep.
Can lead the world to hope. Some truths can lead the world to despair. So I don't think anyone can really say which is more right in the end.
Tsumuki's copycat line literally changes everything. She could have lied about everything. First of all, pre-game Kipo was obviously a human. You could see him, so how do you turn someone into a robot?
Easy.
There. Memory erasure is possible. Monokuma has done it every game. Also the fact she made ultimates is sketchy. Tenko has shown she knows Aikido, but that's not something you just make someone remember. Well, if it's a program, you can definitely just install that.
That's why I'm thinking it was a Neo World program situation.
Yeah.
It's also possible his creator wanted him to look more human while the Danganronpa staff wanted to highlight his robotic appearance. Yeah, he could have just looked like he does in-game, as an in-game the whole time, but he used makeup or a mask to not have the lines on his face seen, for example. There's so many theories about this ending and what Tsumugi was lying about. I love reading all the different theories and post-game fics. It makes sense. Yeah, I mean, that's kind of a neat thing about endings that are open, or that leave something open for interpretation.
That is true.
At this point, I think you guys have to accept that if I haven't implied that this is a virtual world, it would be an actual plot twist if it was. Maybe we'll find out.
No, it really has to, but still, it would have been nice
To have answers.
to have that actually in here. And yes, like Groundhog said, they might still do that, but
Muscle
I
memory and
doubt
muscle
it.
building can't be done in 10 seconds. Oh, maybe it does here. They didn't know their ultimates before they arrived, so that can't be used either. Plot holes mean she could have lied about it all. Ah. Let's try to finish the game.
after all that not pressing A, you rush through the scenes, flashing at the end, and miss the opportunity to gain a bingo point.
Why? Because it was a slideshow of Ultra Despair girls, and I would have seen Monica, and one of the other Warriors of Hope wouldn't have counted because they were just shown in the game, but were not actually in the game.
Well, technically we saw one of the characters that ate parts of Junko. There was one cannibal in there.
Yeah.
So technically there was a cannibal in the game because we saw him.
No. The prediction was one of
Good
the
point, Evie.
classmates is a cannibal.
Oh, he was a classmate. In the previous game.
Read your line.
I guess it's not important whether it's a truth or lie, just what it leads to.
Okay,
Yeah, that's what I believe.
we stand with one foot in fiction and one foot in reality.
Then, we need to see for ourselves whether this fictional world has changed the outside world, and what we can do from this point on.
You're right. We can't stay in this fictional world forever. It's already over. We gotta take all the experience we earned in this world and go on to the next.
Yeah, let's go. We'll see what this world gained and what it lost, and all the rest. Let's find out together.
Do we have a side of this world? Do we have a side of fiction? Let's find out. Together.
But we can't reach it.
It's what we could accomplish. The story lives on. I'm sure even now, even on the other side, it lives on there as well. And thus the story lives on. Was this lie able to change something? Was this lie able to change someone? Was this lie able to change the world? It was able to change even the smallest thing. And the story isn't over. All right.
There we go.
Why is there no sound for this? Oh, because it just goes back to the intro straight away.
Well, we already saw the credits.
Yes.
Before we discuss anything though, I want to see the playtime.
You don't see it.
Well, check Steam and take off like 5 hours.
But I need to close the game.
I thought that was an in-game.
Yes, this playtime, but this is
there.
from the last save, so add like an hour. 124 hours. There you go.
Okay, let's go with 124 hours. Not too bad.
So wait. What happens if I now load the save file? Do we...
Did you...
There's more we need to unlock.
Postgame maybe?
Salmon? This is the alternative version, right? Where we... This is like the post-game from the first two games kind of thing?
Would you really call it salmon though?
Yes.
Salmon team.
Yes, love across the universe. Pretty sure that's it. Talent Plan is the game they made into Danganronpa S. Yeah.
Okay. Wow, this is so weird. Good going! Yeah, we finished it! Who would have thought this day would come?
Yes, we did.
No one. I'm telling you.
131.9 hours according to Steam. So yeah, like 124-ish in total.
Yeah, let's stick to 124.
Not counting the time we had to replay part of part 6, or chapter 6.
Well, that was like half.
Spending in menus.
Nice, not too bad.
Yeah.
Thank you. I love reading post-game VR AUs.
I have no
That's
idea
not
what it is.
Australia, is it?
Virtual reality Australians. I love those two. I also love normal Australians.
Could be canon because it's left so open-ended.
Yeah. Team Danganronpa logo on the outside of the end wall does seem to indicate that at the very least the Team Danganronpa stuff is real. Yeah, like a Truman Show kind of thing. Yeah.
Yeah, I still think it's more like only that bit of the world was created. Because why would you program anything outside of it?
Yeah. So wait, does this mean Maki is a real waifu? She's technically real? The personality isn't? That's also now left open. Like, the people that joined the game, did they actually have their memories wiped? Because...
Can you scroll a second? Because the double... Yeah, thank you.
Yeah, because the beginning of the game shows a short flash of Kaede having that thing on her head, and that's also shown again later during the ending of the game. It's left open. So, is Shuichi Shuichi, or is Shuichi a character Nothing makes sense in my head.
Can I mention prologue details? Go for it.
Yes, you can.
Thank you guys for playing my suggested series. I hope it changed your life. No, thank you so much for No, I was gonna.
Thank yes, everybody. Why yes?
I'm changing my sentence. Let me. No, thank you so much for suggesting the series. Yes. And I thank all of you for watching all the games with us, because this has been like 350 hours, I think. Roughly.
I'm actually doing the math right now. Together we have...
Holy shit.
Neitherverse, thank you very much for the follow.
Thank you for the follow, appreciate it.
We have...
How long have we played?
I fucked up the math.
Wow.
I suck. Bear with me 1 second. Start at the top. Danganronpa 1.
Yes, we did it.
82.3 hours. Danganronpa 2. 110.6 hours. Ultra Despair Girls. 40.7 hours. V3. 131.9 according to Steam. How long is the runtime of Danganronpa 3 plus the OVA? It's 24 episodes, let's say 24 minutes.
No, not counting the
yes,
anime.
I do.
No.
We have
just the game.
We have spent 400 hours playing through 4 games and watching the anime.
365 hours for just the games.
400 hours of Danganronpa.
Damn, well, we never said we were fast playing. We've been playing this for a year. Literally. Because we started in February last year, I believe.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah. With the very first game. Holy fucking shit.
They used Trichi's name in the prologue, so why did Tsumugi censor it? His name didn't change, and neither did Kaede's at least. I don't remember that at all.
I don't remember censor in the name.
Yeah. The thing on Kaede's head isn't in the first part of the prologue, only after the flashback light.
The thing on Kaede's head? Which thing?
Oh, yeah. The thing where we both said, oh, it looks like she's in a machine. Like, near work program kind of thing.
Yeah. Okay. Fair.
And if they auditioned for Danganronpa V3, why did they remember getting kidnapped at the very beginning?
Well, that was planted, I would think.
Yeah, but that means it was planted before it was supposed to be planted memories.
Well, I think the beginning we saw, the prologue, was also part of the season already.
And if they're fictional characters, then why couldn't Tsumugi cosplay as Kaede?
Well,
because Cospox is bullshit. That's why.
No, I think they would keep out the players of the current season, which makes sense. But what I'm still most interested in is I can accept they're fictional characters, but what happened to their real counterpart? Is it like, are they still attached to the machine? And
no,
is it like, oh, he died too?
The real people. As in, this is all in the real world. It's like a Truman Show kind of thing.
Well, you can take that ending several ways.
Yes.
But with all the bullshit they've come with, and especially how Tsumugi was doing her cosplaying thing, that's not an option in the real world.
The moment the flashback light fell out of thin air in the locker, like, to me the safest bet is that this is all fictitious. It's all fictional, but there are multiple theories. Yeah, makes sense. Jack and I are on the same page about Cospox. I never believed that it's makeup. It's some chemical. It just makes sense. It just makes sense.
Yeah. Ranger, cheers.
Here's to you.
Safe to say that they weren't AI, they were actual people who were in a real-life killing game. They are fictional personalities in a human body. Also then, how do we explain the pink blood?
Yeah. Exactly.
No?
No.
Did I miss the end? Yes, you did.
Yes, you did. Congratulations, Ranger.
Wow, Ranger. Watching a full year, and what do you miss? The actual ending.
A year and 4 months.
A year and 4 months.
Sorry, Olivia's been Olivia. It's perfectly
It's
fine. You
fine.
can always rewatch it later if you want.
Yeah.
Cospox is also likely the Nanokuma spreading an irritant on Tsumugi's skin. Also, that makes sense.
Or
Oh,
if
there
it's
was-
all fake,
yeah.
they just pressed a button and went, oh look, pink.
Also, there's no proof Himiko isn't Monica. True. Maybe Tifa is Monica.
Could be. I just want to base it on personality. I don't think Monica could be Himiko.
That's the artist where to do pink blood for censorship. Yeah, that makes sense. Which is pretty weird with all the shit they got away with during these games, especially in Danganronpa 2. I thought that was the worst one in terms of pushing like boundaries of showing stuff that is
They didn't really show
over
anything.
the top.
They just spoke about it.
Yeah, and they did. They have like silhouettes. But like,
No, they didn't show.
they got away with that.
They really didn't show enough.
Sure enough for me.
No.
Trying to fix insurance stuff, apparently Cal is listed as male, so they're trying to charge her 17,000. What the fuck?
Out of curiosity, why do you need to pay 17,000 for being male?
Yeah. Like, that should be easy to fix, no? I mean, yeah, no. I hope you can sort this out. Or that whoever fucked this up can sort this out ASAP.
Yeah. Like, that is something I don't have to understand, I suppose. But yeah, that should be easily solved, I hope.
Nagito faked his personality for a prologue and first chapter.
Yeah. How would
True.
you, by the way, rate the order of
yeah.
the games? Like, which game did you
We
like
didn't
the
do
best?
any of our usual post-game talk because the credits were during the game.
Well, we're kind of doing our post-game talk now.
No, we're debating the game.
Yeah,
That's
it's
not...
part of it.
Yes.
It's part
Totally.
of it.
It's magic. Yes. So, Tifa, how did you like Danganronpa V3?
But I asked you a question first. Wow, you can't skip that.
I don't care, you need to trust the process. So do it. How did you like the game?
What process? There is no process for this. But V3 was the best game in the series. Yeah.
Yes, I agree.
During chapter 1, I was a bit disappointed in it. Especially since I was immediately 100% sure it was Tsumugi as a killer, for example. I was like, okay.
The cosplay thing just seemed too overpowered, and in the end it was.
It wasn't even a cosplay thing that convinced me. That was already before. When she went to the toilet during the thingy, that's what gave her away.
So you have a problem with people that need to use a bathroom?
Yes. At these moments, yes. But anyway, I was so sure it was her, and I was like, okay, yeah, they're gonna go rather easy.
Yeah, but then Kaede literally owned up to it.
And then they completely flipped it around, like, what the fuck? And that is kind of what already sold me to the game as the favorite. Because they didn't have these kind of plot twists in the other games.
We came up before we started the game with some really, really wild predictions. And some of them were correct. However, despite all of that, they still found ways to surprise us. Like, I went into this game thinking, okay, after 2 and Out to the Spare Girls, there is no boundaries they aren't willing to push. They're going to go with whatever they can that they can get past the censors, and it's just going to keep escalating this way. But they didn't really do that. Instead, they went with what I would call better writing, compared to 2 at least, because 2 was kind of shock value near the end. Out for the Spare Girls also had that quite a bit, I thought. So I expected more of that from V3, but they didn't go with that. It was more like an actual suspense thriller kind of thing. And I really liked that. The twist in chapter 1 I didn't see coming.
No.
I expected the main character to be the murderer, but at the end, not that you throw away your main character in the first chapter.
I was really sure that you were gonna kill me.
Yeah.
At first.
I get that. Yeah.
Like, I had a feeling Kaede would die. But not by
Not like
being
this.
the Black Hand.
Yeah. And I now understand why people say they hate V3 because of that twist near the ending. But I like how they did it. And the thing I mentioned the other day that I want to talk about, there are other franchises that have done exactly this, one of them being Star Ocean. And to me, in Star Ocean, that ruined part of a franchise. Like, I hate the game that they have that twist in, because
It doesn't
it
work for
sucks.
every game.
Yeah, here I thought they found a way to have that, to give you the, oh my god, everything has been fiction, but still not take away the meaning of everything.
Yeah, I really like the way they build it up.
That's a very narrow path to treat, and I think they did it perfectly. They aced that. Yeah.
I do hope they'll still come with a new game, but I'm not sure how they would
I don't think they ever will, honestly, after this.
recover from this, to say it like that. Like, how do you continue?
You could. I mean, they leave
You have
sequel
some
hooks
material.
open in there, like a Danganronpa 4, I guess, whatever you want to call it, would be something like, okay, so the killing games have ended after V3 happened, or so we thought. You know, if you can write your way into a story like this, you can find ways to still continue this stuff.
Yeah, but
If you wanted to. However, if they don't, that would also be...
Yeah, but a lot of
Perfect.
movie series and stuff like that actually do this on purpose, just in case they continue. I
Yes.
think it was, which movie was it? The Gladiator, where they actually regretted having a closed ending because they couldn't continue the movie.
Spoilers for The Gladiator, yes.
They wanted to make a second movie, but they completely closed it up. There was no way to continue.
Yeah, spoilers, they kill every main character, so unless they go with a side character that nobody cared about.
And
Meh.
with a lot of them now, you know it's like the last movie or whatever, but there's still things open so that they could pick it up. And just to piss off some fans, I would say.
I think, honestly, they did that on purpose here because from what I recall, when Danganronpa came out, it was a phenomenon in Japan, and Western audiences wanted the game to come over to the point where people started playing the game in Japanese and translating it frame by frame. Like, that was a thing. When fan translations happened, people started playing the game with a guide, and then eventually Spike Chunsoft released it in the West and it became a thing. It became the franchise we know. So I think if you're already aware that you have, from the beginning, before the game was even released internationally, such a dedicated fan base that goes out of a way to bring the game over for you, to make it approachable for everybody else. Like, leaving it open enough like this is just the right amount of food for the fandom to infinitely create content for itself.
Yeah.
Which then feeds back into your bottom line, because people will keep buying these games because somebody recommended them to them. Thank you, Evie.
They actually put all of that into a blog post.
Yeah, true. That was one of the first Let's Plays, no? And the Something Awful forums back then. Yeah. I remember the stories about that.
Something Awful days.
Yeah. Yeah, basically somebody got the Japanese game, and back then Let's Plays were in like a video form like this, traditionally. There were somebody on a forum posting screenshots of them playing the game. And like telling the audience what has happened in between. That's how this blew up.
Okay,
Like,
fair.
That's amazing. No, but I think the ending in this case is perfect. I would
really
love it if they
enjoyed the
make
twist.
another game, but if they don't, I'm perfectly content as it is.
Yeah.
They don't need to.
I also don't feel like there has to be something else. Like, especially after Danganronpa 1 with that ending, it kind of left you...
That had me so angry.
Yeah, it kind of left you like, what the fuck is this ending? Like, it's completely open, you have no closure. And with this, I feel like there is closure.
Enough.
Enough closure, yes.
Yeah.
Let's go with that.
Yeah.
I've considered writing a fanfic with Monica as the protagonist with some fairly interesting twists. Do it. Or what stops you from it?
Do it. It was a fan translation to download before it was localized. Yeah, but from the beginning they had a very dedicated fan base, and I would wager that this has only grown. For better and for worse, but it has only grown, I would think. So
I see why.
yeah. Danganronpa 4 ends up being live action. Neitherverse, jokes on you. You are currently watching the real Danganronpa 4. Which one of us is the mastermind? Which one of us is the mind master?
Danganronpa 4 is actually a platformer. If that comes out, there is no fucking way I will play it. No, because the basement escape thing, you can technically kind of see as a platformer, and that was absolute fucking bullshit. Like, hell no. No fucking way.
Talking about the platforming section, generally I am like torn when it comes to having mini games in games. If they're done well, they can be very interesting. If they're done badly, they're just detracting from the game, I feel. One case, Devil May Cry 4. The mini game sections were like, why did you spend the time doing this? I hated that. But in V3 in particular, I think they didn't have a single bad minigame. Even that mining thing, if you...
No, that one, I could have done without that.
Yeah, but that's because we both don't like that kind of game.
That minigame
It is
and
well
the letter
made.
one, they could have completely dropped if it was up to me.
I liked Hangman's Gambit. I liked it from the beginning. I thought they got better, V3 being the best one. But I liked it to break up the flow of the visual novel part.
That, yeah, but I
And Psych
like...
Taxi is the best minigame because I love those kind of games.
I did like the change in minigames. Just not the hammer one and stuff. Could use the green screen to have a mind master. Fuck! That's what we should have done.
We don't need to.
We should have had the floating book.
We don't even need to. The Mind Master has always been right behind us.
Yeah, but it's not floating. Should have taken a screenshot and have it like float. Somewhere in the back.
I mean, we're off for 2 weeks soon. I could probably make it so that I take a picture of this, just have it float around behind us.
No, we just have to like put a little plank in there, or like one small metal plate so that we can.
In green, so that people don't see it.
So that we can shove the book in it, so that it seems like it's floating.
Yeah.
That definitely would have been. I was like, oh, I turn around, I see those links, and I was like, Dan, and I'm like, oh no, it's sank.
Have you guys decided what's next? Yes, but we're not telling you. Ha 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 ha.
No, we're not gonna start anything big now before our vacation, because we only have one more stream. We only stream Friday before we're off, or before we're gone for 2 weeks.
Yeah.
So we'll probably finish Pajama Sam, and then start a new main game.
Yes, it's very true.
Yeah.
I love how it's the perfect balance between open-ended and giving closure. Yes. Yes, 100% that. I didn't expect to say that when they first gave us the twist, like, it's all fiction, but yes.
Yeah. Like now you do have that closure, but there's still a lot to keep you busy.
Yeah.
Like whether it's online, whether it's making your own theories.
Watching other people play the game.
Watching other people play the game. There's so much that's happening, or that can happen now.
I hate working, that's what. Fair enough, yeah, I get that.
You don't need to finish it in one go, Evie. Like whenever you have that moment of inspiration, see if you can write a few lines.
To be fair, it was supposed to be bad and unplayable so that you could not beat it without the hammers.
Yeah, but that was so much bullshit. I really thought we were getting towards the end when you have like the coins after the cages drop. And then the hammer scene comes. And it's like this entire level and it's just like, what the fuck, man?
Yes. Here are the only valid fan games, and yes, they do exist.
Those are real.
I'm not gonna put those on the screen. For those of you that can't click on them, they are Korekiyo's Epic Quest for Pussy. Not my words, I'm just reading them.
Brilliant picture.
And Gundam's Calamitous Quest for Coochie. Yes. That's something somebody did.
Yeah. Also, Ranger, Frog Detective 3 is coming out this year and we shall watch it. Or we shall play it, sorry.
You will watch it because we're gonna play it. Yes.
Elden Ring.
No.
Well, probably not going to stream it because we both suck. But you actually finished it.
Yeah.
I'm still playing it.
It's a great game.
It's a really good game. But
You just
I
can't
don't
make it
think-
interesting to stream it.
Yeah, I don't think we'll do it on stream.
Pajama Sam, 2 weeks, no eggs, what will I do? YouTube. Onlysags.com. It's a real website.
Very true. Okay, I have a lot of videos, but I gotta have you watch an important one quick, right now. What is it? Can you put it...
No, because streaming a YouTube video is a no-no. So I can watch it, but... Oh wait!
What?
I think I have seen that guy before. Who is this guy?
I have no clue who that is.
Who is this guy?
Voiceover Pete.
That's amazing. That is absolutely amazing. Yes,
Doesn't ring a bell though.
VoiceOver Pete is someone you can hire to do a video for you with the text you give him. And for those of you that...
Oh.
I will link this video in YouTube when we get to uploading this. It is a wonderfully made video of Junko Inoshima having come back and Makoto Naegi needing your help. And in order to help Makoto, you need to only supply your credit card number, including the 3 digits on the back, so and you can fund the fight against Junko and Makoto Naegi. Yes.
Makoto Naegi needs your credit card information and social security number. Asking for a friend.
Basically, yes. Yes. That's very true. Danganronpa V3 of a full killing game needs to be planned thoroughly from before the start. Do it. Do it. Do it piece by piece. One line at a time.
Well, that is definitely an option. It is.
Olivia loves the Sonic X show on Netflix. Ooh, that came out when I was a kid. I remember seeing some of it.
Olivia seems to like blue characters, doesn't she?
I understand this. I like Mega Man. Tifa,
Fair.
how do you feel about the music in V3?
The music was absolutely great. Although, wait one sec, I was distracted. Did you guys want to hear about what the coin does or not? I'm sorry, I completely missed that, but,
Same, but
yes,
yes.
that's the coin you said you can buy in the casino, right?
Please do.
If so, yes please.
How did you like the music in this game compared to the others?
The music in all games was already really good.
Yeah.
But like this game went another step, or went to like the next level, I thought. Especially during like the scrum debate, or what was it?
The debate scrum,
the debate
yes,
scrum.
always S tier. I am kind of
Absolutely
miffed that we
amazing.
didn't get one during chapter 6 because I wanted to hear the song again.
Because we were all kind of on the same side.
So?
There were no sides to...
We could have had Team Everybody versus Tsumugi in all of her different manifestations.
Could have been, but...
It didn't need it, but I wanted another debate scrum for that banger music.
But yeah. Almost everything in Danganronpa 3 was the best out of all games.
Yeah. Also, in hindsight, I thought about this earlier already.
No, you mean afterwards you look a cow in the ass?
No. In hindsight, all those weird moments in the games, like the man's nut, the man's passion fan service scenes,
Oh, yeah.
they all retroactively make sense.
As in?
Well, it was all fictitious. That's just how the characters were written.
Oh, like that. Yeah, it was kind of random.
Every single weird thing can be explained by the fact that this was all a production for people's entertainment. I mean, I know that already happened anyway because these are video games, but there is an in-universe explanation for things being somewhat out of character or just completely wild. That's just how we wrote it. Like it or not, but that's how it was because we decided.
Gotta have some fun moments in there.
Yeah.
Also, the fic I have in mind is all original characters aside from Monica, so people might not care about it.
But it has Monica, so do it anyway.
Yeah.
Debate Scrum versus
They
the
will.
entire Danganronpa 1 and 2 cast. Yes, this is what I mean. That would have been so awesome.
That also would have been cool. Don't see that happening. Well, it also didn't happen, but...
I think part of it is that they would have to redo they would have to redo art for all those characters. Because I think in V3 they reused the assets from the previous games. They didn't redo them, did they? Except for Junko.
Art style was also a bit nicer. More budget, I would think, but...
Yeah, also because Danganronpa 1 and 2 were originally in Japan PSP games. Like the original PlayStation Portable. And that thing has a screen like 480 pixels by 272. And we played this in 4K.
Yeah.
So the last one, V3, got released on like PlayStation 4 and stuff. So you have wildly stronger hardware to work with and you can just go all out.
Fair enough.
One thing, if I have to nitpick, that I was miffed about with V3 is the art. Some of the graphics clearly needed another brush over, like Kaede's gorilla hands.
Yeah, there were a lot of mistakes. Also the floating building.
The floating building, the Mind Master.
There were some more like body features that weren't as nice, but that was, to be honest, most of them were more in the beginning of the game. And towards the end, especially the ones from Kibo, were really cool.
Yes, all the money went there.
Yeah, Kibo's, Monokuma's was a bit moi towards the end, because he looked like a very chubby, derpy Monokuma in them.
Yeah.
But like Kibo's were top tier.
Yeah, all the attention kind of went there.
Yeah.
Makes sense.
It is.
The outside world really wants to see naked teenagers, yet another reason why the outside world is my enemy. I can excuse a killing game, but pedophilia is where I draw the line. You can excuse a killing game? Yeah,
Also, Ranger,
I
enjoy
get
the
that.
burritos. Say hi to Kelly
Yes.
from Jack, and thank you for the lurk. Love
Yes.
you guys well.
Please do. Alright, talent development plan is kinda like an alternate universe where the 1, 2 and V3 kids, what about Out to the Spare Girls, are all freshmen at the original Hope's Peak and all the students are playable via an in-game slot machine card kind of thing. Okay. Also Monokuma, Monomi, Yusami and Izuru. Not the cups, but they're important NPCs. Alright, there's various boards to play on, 3 regular ones and 1 despair board for if you don't get to the board's end goal by the end of the year. That's also what they based Danganronpa S on, right? The one that they released on Switch now? The coin unlocks a 5th board with cameos from Danganronpa 3 characters.
Oh, okay.
Alright.
I can see why that would be expensive.
Don't know if postgame counts as a bingo point for Danganronpa 3 characters appearing, but if so, nah.
No,
Nah.
I think the prediction board is now done. Is there any other one we can stripe off?
Let's see, one sec. I have it open already, but in case you want to look at the same thing we're looking at,
Can't you just put it on?
I could do that. Yes. Bear with me 1 second. You have a point, Tifa.
We need to be able to set this up easier. No?
I should have just thought about this earlier. That would have made sense. Deep, 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 deep.
That's too big.
You're too big.
A tiny bit.
1 sec.
Oh yeah, taking away points. I completely forgot about that, Groundhog. Let's quickly go through the predictions, and if it's okay with you, then still do the taking away points. Because we also didn't even announce
after you had me set up everything. Yes,
That's why I said
fine.
do this first.
It's perfectly fine.
Because we also didn't even talk about the final score and stuff.
I wasn't done chilling with you. Chill your horses. We get there. Yes, we can take away points. Gotta do the love hotel scenes. I was wanting to do that in chapter 6 and I should have done it.
We still need to do that.
Yeah.
Some of the Ultra Despair group casts are in Danganronpa S, the Warriors of Hope, Komaru,
Shirokuma, Kurokuma, and Hero's Hot Mom are playable in that one in addition to all the playable characters in Talent Development Plan.
Alright, deduction time first. The current stand is I'm the winner, of course.
We are at currently 49 versus
Wow, I'm 4 points sure.
43 for me. Yes.
Thank you very much. I know, ultimate detective, ultimate not so good detective.
No, honestly, all of the ones from the predictions before we even started the game should be worth 5 points.
If we went with my predictions on here, we would have crossed another tree, but you refused to put them on. I'm just saying. We would have already had several bingos.
Yeah, but that's your problem, not mine.
No, it is.
And it's your fault too.
Because you just had to put yours on and leave mine out.
Why didn't you make your own? Exactly.
Sometimes I hate you, you know that?
Exactly.
Okay, deduction time.
Yes.
I didn't write down anything I should lose points for. I think Jeff can lose a few points. What do we even remove points for again?
Everything being wrong in the end. So what do we need to deduct points for? Tifa loses a point for Mastermind Kokichi.
Oh man. Wait.
Yes.
Oh,
That's 48.
Like that? Okay.
Jack for Space, fair, 42.
Technically though, it's like you said, we are in space.
No, it doesn't count. Then we also have a Cannibal, Hope's Peak Academy is a locale.
Yeah, fine. It's okay.
Then Fenrir also makes a return by attribution. No, let's not stretch it that much.
What else were we?
Jack for being there for 100 years.
Oh yeah, true. The space sleep thing.
Groundhog, can you focus on hers first? No,
there aren't any more for me.
Just you wait.
But at like those moments, they lost me. That's where it had to be fake.
You were both duped to hell and back by the admitted liar in the group. No. We don't know if it was fictitious. We don't know what's in the outside world. For all we know, Tsumugi was the liar.
I actually found that quite interesting, thinking back as well, because we knew he was a liar. But every time he said something, I was like, yeah, okay. That makes sense, I get it, I believe you.
I believe the technical term for that is called confirmation bias. You are more likely to believe the things that somebody tells you if they align with the things you already feel to be true.
Yeah, but it was with so many things. And then it turns out, hey, I lied. Here's another lie. And then you go like, yeah, okay, I believe you this time. And then it's a lie and he comes with something else. And once again, you're like, yeah, okay.
Yeah.
I'll take it.
I mean, ultimately, Evie, all that makes me realize is that once again, fuck Kokichi. For misleading me, out of all people.
I just thought it was kind of funny for someone who we know is such a liar.
Wait, Danganronpa S doesn't have any Danganronpa 3 character cameos, so that's a trade-off. Why would they make a game that elaborates on a previously released game and then take out stuff? That seems weird.
Well, there are a few cutscenes that refer to it, but still.
Yeah, but that's not quite the same, is it?
That doesn't sound like enough.
I guess that way you have to play both to fully experience it. I mean, once for the base game that you already had access to for a couple of years, and then the new one. Oh well. It's a different board game. Okay.
I saw some pictures of it during the advertisement of those games, and I'm not sure if I would buy them, to be honest. Like, no matter how much I enjoyed these, it seemed so different. Then I'm like, well,
Yeah.
like it didn't pull me into the hey, I should get this. Just because they made these.
It isn't like they fully ported the boards in. Wasted opportunity or a chance for DLC down the line, if they're gonna go with it. Coming to think of that, that's also weird about the Mario Party games they released for the Switch. Like, they never did DLC for either one of them.
For which one? Mario Party?
Yeah. Why not? Why wouldn't you do that?
True. I would have liked the new Mario Party to be DLC for the first one. Just
Yeah.
have the ports added
I
to
would
it.
have bought that.
Instead of a new game. That would have been much nicer.
Oh well.
Also, isn't this one also incorrect? The whole class is
People can't
murderers.
see
That's why
that
I'm
yet.
reading it out.
Yeah, but we're gonna show this to people in a moment anyway.
Yeah, fine, but we're still at the taking off points.
Special shout out to the talent development plan cutscene where Celeste, Queen of Liars, gets fucking wrecked by the true Lime Master Kokichi.
Sorry.
Feel sorry for Celeste then. I don't think I have any more. Thank you very much. And we can go back to this for a moment, but let me find some music first.
Well, I think we still have one on the prediction board.
I doubt it, but
But
we will
we'll see
in a
that
second.
in a second. But regardless, I still win. No matter how you cut it or how you turn it. Jack, you suck.
No, you do.
Is what it comes down to.
I'm okay with that. So, there we go. How's the background music? It shouldn't be too loud.
I still think Jack should have
There we go.
lost a point for Rentaro is gonna be resurrected. But that's just me. Did he get a point for that? He
I should have gotten
right?
an extra point for that.
No, you didn't get a point for that, did you?
No. Why would I? Anyway,
I don't know, just in case.
cannot see my mouse
Plus,
cursor.
I shouldn't kick him when he's already down. No, that's fully okay.
Exactly, Martina.
That is completely okay.
So, we did get events of a game are fictional in universe.
Yes,
Yes.
that one is at least correct.
We did get Junko's in the game. That happened. We got there will be a double murder in chapter 3. It's a classic. Had to be written. Main character's love interest dies. Kaede is very much set up to be Kokichi's
Well,
canon love interest.
We
So,
we should have just had someone lost in love interest dies, but
then we would
yeah,
have gotten it twice
yeah.
with Kaito.
But I still kind of count it.
We have previous survivors play an integral role in the story. That's kind of a given after that chapter. Chapter 6, I mean.
Yep.
The whole class is murderers and the game is about crowning the ultimate killer. Everybody signed up to be in it. They even willingly participated and wanted to give input.
Well, it's not fully correct because you're not a murderer until you commit murder.
I will not join you on that technicality. No.
But yes, okay, fine.
Still find it odd they didn't even use the resurrection. Like, at least try it.
Well, Angie tried.
No, she didn't. You need to burn the book in the process, and she didn't do that.
Yes,
she
because she
wanted
got
to do
killed.
it, but she got killed first. Yes.
That's what I'm saying. She tried.
No, she wanted to try. If she had tried, the book would have been destroyed.
No, she tried and got killed during the thingy. She even had all the...
We're arguing semantics. We're talking about the same thing.
She was already in the process.
They're murderers by being fans of Danganronpa. Yes, that as well. She
But
was
yeah, okay.
trying and got killed before she finished.
That's exactly
Thank you,
what I
David.
said.
Exactly. What
I
else did
said
we get?
she was trying and you go like, no she didn't. And then you go like, exactly. You get a minus point for that.
No, I
Take it
don't.
off.
No, I won't. And main character ends up killing someone because we had a lot of main characters in this game, as in playable characters. And
Yeah.
the very first one turned out to be a murderer.
Of course,
So-
I had to die. Yeah.
Yeah. That sucked for you, didn't it?
And
I still
nothing...
think they should have brought back Fenrir and all the other stuff. And
Well, there was no point to bring it back. Fenrir was just part of one of the stories they created for that season.
yeah, but there should have been an actual thing. Like they made the Future Foundation and the other people part of the story, the Remnants of Despair. So. And not a single character from Danganronpa 3. I really expected that to happen. Like, that would have made sense.
I would have really liked to have seen one of the Warriors of Hope in it.
That also would have been cool.
Bring a tiny bit of that Ultra Despair Girls in there by it just being a character.
Yeah.
But unfortunately they didn't.
Yeah.
Also, why didn't anyone try it to resurrect someone? The entire cast was
Just don't
against
see
it.
a downside, because the book got taken away from them at the end of a chapter.
Well, that too, and of course they didn't trust it.
Indeed.
And then they just went, nope.
Yeah.
I do wonder what would have happened if they did. Like, they had the power to bring a character back.
Supposedly, yes, but... and we almost would have gotten the game ends with a whole class dead if it wasn't for the epilogue.
I was actually kind of hoping for that ending.
I wasn't, because that would be sad, and I don't like that.
Yeah, it would have been an interesting end.
That's true. I mean, technically, arguably, if you want, you could say V3 ends on a cliffhanger, because there's a lot of questions we didn't get answered, but
No,
it wraps it up quite nicely. I'm gonna let that one slide.
yeah, don't count it as a cliffhanger at all.
Yeah.
You didn't get the Burly character commit suicide to save others in chapter 4,
Yeah, we
and
can
I
see all the
recall.
ones we didn't get.
And I recall if you changed it to what I had said, or if you went with what I had said, we would have crossed that one off too.
100% correct. If only you had told me this before the stream and not during.
I didn't tell you during. I told you when you made this thing.
Not how I remember.
Don't even. I gave you several before we started streaming. And you were like, no, I'm gonna fill in mine.
Should have pitched them better. If you can't sell them to me, how do you sell them
You're
to the
such
people?
an ass. I would have had more crossed off than you, because once again, I have shown that my predictions are better. And yes, I'm gonna stay salty over this. No, you don't get to say anything about it. I just
will,
said you
though.
can't.
Because despite your disagreements based on your own character flaws and shortcomings, I would like to point out that I'm amazed at us, because I'm not a petty bitch like you, that we got those right.
I can.
Are you gonna celebrate with me or not?
Oh, we didn't get a bingo.
I guess it's time for solo streams, isn't it? We almost got an actual bingo, and we got enough of them right to... It would have been a bingo if we would have rearranged them.
Oh, Chekhov production of Monokumas has ended. True, it is, kind of.
Is it though?
Well, with the Killing Games ending.
I mean, do you... not confirmed.
Yes! Fucking cross it off, and then we had 2 almost bingos, and then I can be even saltier about having 2 almost bingos, because then we probably would have had 2 bingos if you went with what I said.
Tifa, this is a static image, I can't do anything about it.
Yeah, no, but still.
It's not gonna happen.
I like to think of it that way. It's
Not
funny
gonna
seeing this pre-game and knowing there would be an almost bingo.
Yes, exactly. I think we did an amazing job coming up with these and getting so many things right without even touching the game. I know, right, Tifa? Aren't we an amazing couple when we work together? You should drink some water to flush out that salt.
High sodium Tifa.
Much more rare than
saying.
high sodium Jack.
I don't have much sodium.
And always wrong too. Just always wrong. I think Mother Kuma being destroyed should count for that bingo point.
I also think it should count, but unfortunately it wouldn't be the bingo point, because even in that line there would be one left. Because we didn't go with what I said. Maybe I should just have it...
If only
make
someone...
the executive choice of having it count as a bingo.
If only someone would have made a second version like I suggested before we did this.
That's too much for us.
Yeah, I know.
Also, you only suggested that now, by the way.
Not how I remember it, but yes, clearly. Yeah, you lose anyways, but at least you got one more prediction right.
Yeah.
Yes, Tifa, how does...
I say to like finish off the chapter, we do cross it off.
How about I do some that we kind of got right in a different color and just upload that one for posterity's sake? And then you can have your cake and I'll eat it too.
Can put it in the final YouTube video.
Yes, that as well. So,
This
Danganronpa is over.
Yeah, a wild ride. So many hours.
400 almost.
So many sidetracks.
So many things we got to talk about that had nothing to do with the game, but that I wouldn't want to give up anyway.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun.
Playing through these games led to a lot of talks that I didn't expect I would ever have on the internet. No, but I mean this in a good way.
Well, that is
because
for sure.
we discussed a lot of very, I would say, adult or mature topics.
Yeah, like school buses.
Yes, like school buses. Okay,
Butt frogs.
let me rephrase this so that even your brain can understand.
Flipping.
We had those moments and we also had the discussions I am talking about, which I appreciated, besides the very funny, very wild moments. Tifa.
Yeah, breathable hips, pens,
Peens.
sorry. I remember a conversation about chairs for 1 hour.
Yes, because Makoto was like, oh, this is a really nice office chair, and we had opinions.
That sparkled IKEA.
Indeed. Piranhas, yes.
Piranhas, yes.
I'm sorry, if you say penalized, you can't make fun of me for saying piranha.
Mike, the magic muffin.
Putting that out there. Yeah. Yeah. A 400-hour chapter of our lives comes to an end.
You know, 400 for a game doesn't even sound so impressive. But
4 games and 2 animes, technically.
But if you, well, I'm gonna stick to the 365 hours. But if you think about it, these games are supposed to be like, what, 40 hours each?
They're not supposed to be close to 400 hours.
It should have been like 100 hours in total.
I would not have wanted to change how we did it for anything. All of the sidetracking, all of the amazing conversations we've had, all of that was worth it. If nothing else, apart from being amazingly written games with insane music, super awesome plot twists, all of the amazing things to be said about the games, they are incredible conversation starters.
Yeah, and we couldn't have done any of it without any of you, so thank you very much.
Yes, it was an incredible journey.
It really was.
Tifa, thank you as well. Not for the last, let's say, 60 minutes.
Leaving me hanging, like
but
imagine.
I would like to thank you for the previous 399 hours, not the last one. Just saying. But hey, job well done.
Good job. Good job.
Me too. Tifa, let's fist the audience. Usually you say shit like that. Come on. Come the fuck on. You can't blame me now. Not after the stuff you started with today. Anyway, I'm so glad I joined that first day in state. Not as much as I am glad that you did. Despite me saying things like this, and Tifa, I mean, you know Tifa well enough now.
I'm glad all of you joined. Even the people that really hated the game, I'm glad you stuck with us. Or didn't even just like the game, didn't care for the game.
Yeah.
Thank you for sticking with us.
Yes, thank you for being with us.
Feels like such an emotional end. Like, what is this?
I'm getting emotional. I can't believe we made
exactly.
it. Yes, that's exactly it.
Like, what are we gonna do now?
Do you remember when we started the first one, we still had a different camera that compared to now looked pretty shitty, but we didn't have a gray flash issue, but one day we will fix that too.
Yeah, but that doesn't happen as much as lately, so it's okay. No, it's
Yeah,
not okay, but hopefully we get a solution for that.
I like to think that if you now please watch all of that in continuity, right now, no, you can see that there was actually development and a journey.
Yeah.
Yes, we got to know each other better, we had fun, we had very emotional moments, we had deep conversations, we talked about the mouth down south, front tails, sad sour dumpy tits, donkey lips, I miss Mew. Yeah.
It leaves a hole in your heart when you finish.
Yeah, now we need to fill that. But like Tifa already said, Friday. Tomorrow is always the day when we do our next stream. So tomorrow/Friday, we're gonna do our Sunday stream, which gets even more confusing. And hopefully finish another entire franchise, Pajama Sam.
Yeah.
And then you will have to do without us for 2 weeks. And then we'll be back with the next thing we're gonna play.
Well, we have 2 weeks to argue about what that's going to be.
I thought we already had made it up. You just haven't said it.
No, because yesterday we discussed...
Alright, if we don't even know, it's gonna be even more of a surprise for you as well. And I guess for me as well.
Like I said, 2 weeks to argue about it.
Yes. And then at some point we can do all of this again and start again with Danganronpa 1 and do the post-game stuff.
Yeah, the post-game stuff is still on the list, so we're not completely done with Danganronpa.
This is goodbye for now. For the franchise with it. Yeah.
I feel like I have to press end stream now, after that line.
Why?
Because that's like such a closing line, like this is goodbye for now, but not forever. Bye.
We'll be back on Friday. Anyway, yeah. Am I right in thinking that the post-game stuff for 1 and 2 is about as long as the normal game? And
I was wondering about
for
that.
V3 it's longer because you've got the traditional what-if post-game stuff and the talent plan thing?
I can't imagine it's that long, because you don't have investigations and class trials in it, do you? Isn't it about making friends with people? So I would think it's just...
I don't know.
It's just the time you spend with them during free time.
I don't know. I think somebody mentioned once that they have a different story. V3 post-game is definitely much longer than the first 2 games. It's not that long, but V3 has a ton of post-game content.
Oh, shit.
But for 1 and 2, it's not as long as a normal playthrough. Yep, okay.
So we still spend another half a year
So
on
instead of 80 and 110 hours, it will be 60 and 90 respectively. They do have a different story, but not nearly as much content. Okay.
Okay, fair enough.
Yeah, mainly because of talent development plan. Yeah, I would assume that can take forever, especially with how bad we are at strategy games. Yeah, or board games in general. Well, Tifa, then I guess it's goodbye, farewell to Danganronpa for now, and here's to the next 400 hours at some point.
So long.
Farewell. Yes. Excuse plot to let you have free times. Yes.
We didn't even talk about that. Who's your favorite monocope?
I'm torn. It's a three-way tie. Actually no. It's a out of all 5, 4 of them take first spot. Okay. I love Mono Kid because any chance to listen to Nekomaru's voice actor is an amazing reason. And Mono Kid, just like Miyu, doesn't give a flying fuck. says some pretty bad stuff, but it's a game and we know not to take it seriously because it's an antagonist, so he gets away with it, I guess. So Mono Kid was glorious to me. Mono Dam barely had any lines in the beginning, but when he did, they had meaning, and he had a lot of impact on the story. Plus, I like the voice actor who also did Byakuya. Monosuke, because it allowed me to emotionally hurt Groundhog without emotionally hurting Groundhog, simply by doing the most stereotypical and really bad New Jersey accent that I could master. And I had to do this hand motion every time. So I was cool with that. And Monophony. Monophony kept meandering between being absolutely adorable and a sick fuck, and that ending she got originally was just completely messed up and hit me out of left field. And then she came back, and then she was doing the whole puking thing again, and she made out with Monokuma, and
but that's why she was the best one. Like, Monophony was definitely my favorite.
No, I'm saying all those four are my #1 spot, and then there's Monotaro. He was okay, but
Monotaro was alright.
he had like the most development, I thought, but he was like the standard character in media.
Monotaro had some really nice moments, but now that I think about it, I'm actually a bit annoyed what they did with him. Like, the whole getting forgetful is one thing, but the fact
what was up with that?
Like, it suddenly started escalating to forgetting everything.
Yes. And then that goes... Why did that happen?
It just goes away.
Yes.
I felt like that should have led to something. Having a forgetful character is one thing, but the way this developed was too much.
Yes, it would have been cool if there was an explanation for it. This way, it's like... I guess it's like a hardware defect with a Monotaro, but... It never went away. But when he...
No, but it just got worse.
Yes, and then he died, and then they brought him back.
And then it was not as bad anymore, until I think towards the end it was worse again.
Yeah, he kind of started forgetting things again.
Yeah.
So it's like, he's forgetful.
I didn't really like that. If it wasn't for that, I really would have liked him.
He just ran out of memory. It would have been cool if I said that. But
yeah, that should have definitely had some kind of explanation.
like his whole character arc with Monophony, where they ended up having a kid, like, that blew my mind, but I always thought like Monophony was a more interesting character in that.
Yeah. But Monophony was definitely my favorite, followed by Monodam, like very close behind. And I think then Monotaro and Monosuke and Mono Kid at the end.
Fair.
I like the voice actors, but the characters didn't do anything for me. Mono Kid had some great moments, but they got old.
See, I'm dumb, and I love that. For me, it didn't get old. I see what you mean.
Yeah, but compared to the others, he didn't have much development.
Because he didn't need it, because he was perfect.
Yeah, but if I have to compare them to the others... I got a big dick, or no, big boner, or no, I have a raging boner.
Yes,
Sorry,
exactly.
That was it.
A huge rager.
He's kind of like a bird, but with words.
Yeah, and birds are adorable, so Mono Kid is too.
Yeah, but compared to the others, he wasn't as awesome.
However, the most important thing needs to be said. Unfortunately, none of the Monocups were as great as Monokuma Ball.
Monokuma in general was also
Ball
really
Monokuma
amazing.
will always have my heart. It's perfectly round. It's adorable. I mean, it's fucked up because it's Monokuma, but it's round. I like it.
No, Monokuma as a mascot, character, game master was also amazing. I love that.
Saint, thank you. New Jersey represent. Yes. If I had abs, I would now show you the situation. It's the only things I know about New Jersey. Rude. Oh, Groundhog, I'm sorry. Actually, wait. Yeah, kind of, but I still had to do it.
Barely.
Barely. Yes.
But
Mono Kids were basically just an excuse to get more of the original voice actors back. Oh, they were in the Japanese too, which didn't repeat voice actors. Okay. Then it gave a chance to even more voice actors to show off their skills.
I think they just had to like spice it up in a way. Especially with the whole XSL thing.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, they had to kind of up the stakes because you kind of expect that from coming from the previous games.
When they were first introduced, I really liked the like, whoa, what the fuck is this?
Shit, there's 6 of them now.
Yeah. I was also like, shit, do I need to voice act all of them? But, yeah.
Show off their skills by shouting about Mono Kid's robo reaction. Yes, making that believable and not like take you out of a game is an incredible skill. Yeah.
It sometimes definitely took you out of the game. Just like in the previous games, this one also had moments where it just takes you out.
I've talked with you about this behind the scenes. Playing Danganronpa 1, I was taking it pretty seriously. And like, especially if you watch it back now, I think you can tell, mostly. There were funny moments, yes, but I was trying to play it seriously because the stuff they deal with is pretty rough. It's a killing game after all.
Yeah, but it doesn't mean you need to play it seriously.
But I did. Like, that's the headspace I was in. And then Danganronpa 2 happened, and I think it was during the Funhouse part.
The Shaft trial?
Yeah, kind of. Where Akane said something like mouth down south or something. Like, this is where the first time, like, the back and forth, the emotional trauma I was getting, like, it crept up on me, like, I'm taking this way too seriously. Like, the game doesn't, so why should I? It's fine to break out of it and have fun with it.
It's the German bit in you.
I guess. Mouth down south was Toko. What did Akane say? Front tail. But that was Akane, right?
Akane was the shaft and the front tail thingy.
Yeah. True.
Yeah.
Sorry, I mixed those up. But yeah, at that point, like, when it dawned on me, like, I'm playing this too seriously. Like, it's fine to have fun with this and just shoot the shit. And like in Alto Despair Girls and then V3, I was like, yeah, let's just go wherever this game wants to go. If it gets sad, it gets sad. If it gets funny, it gets funny. And if it gets outrageous, then I'm in too. So I'm good. But it took me a moment to get there. Yeah.
I guess that's fair.
So at some point during the postgame, I will have that advantage.
I never really have issues with that.
Yeah, because your brain works very differently from mine. Yeah.
I go with the flow.
Can confirm. The moment that broke my suspension of disbelief was the Kirumi PM reveal, to be honest. I suck at names. Kirumi was the maid, right?
Yeah, that turned out to be the Prime Minister of Japan.
Kirumi Tojo, yeah.
I did one thing that we didn't mention yet.
I was fully in on the Kirumi thing, by the way.
What was really awesome in this one were the executions. 100% best executions. And Kirumi's one was also really cool.
Kirumi's one was fucked up. Like, all of the executions in this game were my favorite ones. Not favorite, like, I don't enjoy watching this stuff, I actually really don't, but they were interesting.
They were good. Like, there it goes, Danganronpa 3, 1, 2.
2 has...
2 was disappointing when it came to executions.
2 has cheer keys, but the rest of them fall kind of flat. In hindsight, knowing that it's a virtual world, it all makes sense again, but 3 is on a different level.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
Kodaka made the executions in 1 and 3, but only did some of them in 2. Yeah, and you can definitely tell for sure.
Yes, definitely.
So I'm really happy he did them again in 3, because 3 completely made up for it.
He did cheer keys and tarot tarots. Definitely cheer key, because I remember somebody pointing that out. Tarot tarots was like...
Tarot tarots was mad, to be honest.
It's got a volcano filled with boiling oil. Like, okay, I get it, but that's a volcano filled with boiling oil.
So they turned him into a tarot nugget, right?
Yeah. Tempura, actually, I think it was.
Also, Tails, long time no see. How you
Happy
doing?
Wednesday.
Happy Wednesday.
And yes, those are our names. You are correct. Mikans were the most boring, yes. Out of the ones that aren't cheer keys from Danganronpa 2, I like Gundams the most. Actually, no, wait.
Gundam...
Pekos and Gundams.
Gundam and Not Peko Peko, it was...
Yes.
Yeah, true, because that's where he rushed in. Gundam and Peko Peko were the only two where I've cried during the execution.
Yeah. Peko Peko's was... It was well done, and then Fuyuhiko ran in there, and that like got me. Like that was... That had impact.
Yeah.
And Gundam's because of the hamsters. Mostly because of that.
Yeah, it was the hamsters, 100%.
If stuff happens to animals, like that hurts.
It was the bit where he put he let the hamsters go and walked into it. That broke me.
Didn't see it coming. I liked the twist at the end because, like near the end, where it is heavily implied, if I remember correctly, that Gundam didn't go in there with the intent to murder Nekomaru, but it was like, okay, so we both kind of came to this silent agreement that something needs to happen because otherwise everybody dies, and we were willing to take that. So we went in there knowing one of us would die for the greater good, and it just happened to be him.
Yeah.
And I just had to do the rest because that's just my character, and I couldn't just give up. So there you go, everybody. You solved the case. You survived.
Gundam still had... I really liked his execution, and like I said, it was one of the two I cried at in the entire franchise. But he also had the one with the most questions in it, because they kind of implied that his powers were real there during the execution.
Because it's a video game.
Yeah, but still, at that moment, it had the most questions.
Yeah, that was amazing because the whole time it's like, yeah, it's this guy living in his head, and he says he has these powers, and then suddenly he does.
The circle didn't work, no, but you
it, like,
saw it.
Flickered and stuff, right? Like it was doing something. It didn't just do nothing. Like
you had the visual effect of it, and whether they did that for us or because it really did something is something else. But it was really sweet.
It seemed like he tried but couldn't quite pull it off. But yeah.
Why do I hear Gundam instead of Gundam? Well, what can I say to that?
I don't know. Also, the fiction twist does mean that Kyu only killed Tenko and Angie, no one else. Also, he might not even had a sister, and if he did, then... Where'd my text go? It probably wasn't in a weird relationship. Hey! Best head ever! Thank you for the raid! How are you doing? How was your stream? What did you do? What did you play? Did you have fun? Happy Wednesday, everybody! All the words so Tifa doesn't get any!
Wow!
Hello, everybody.
Shut up.
I know you're probably about to hop off, but take the raid. Thank you so much. Hello, everybody. We are My Favorite Letters X. This is Jack. This is Tifa. We're actually about to go on a raid 2 in a moment, but in the meantime, please enjoy our company as we do yours. And we just finished all of Danganronpa. And we are reminiscing in the afterglow of that accomplishment.
So
Took us 400 hours.
Be aware that there might be some Danganronpa spoilers in case you are planning to play the game.
Yes.
What did you play though, Het? How was your stream?
Yes, how you doing?
What did you do?
That's awesome. Yes, it took us forever, but yes. Odd but cute. That is not just an odd but cute, but an amazing username.
Yes, it is.
Yes, hello.
Welcome in. How you doing?
I guess it's that the magic circle failed because that's what would lead to the most despair for him. Okay, yeah, no, I get it. I see. Yeah.
It worked in the situation, so it's fine. Awesome execution. I'll take it.
He's better at magic than Himiko. Yes. 100% yes.
Once again, Tree was still the best one all around.
V3.
Yeah, I'm gonna shorten it to Tree.
But that's the thing. Anyway, just Apex is what I've been addicted to lately.
Yeah,
Are you having fun though? Because...
Why would you be addicted to it if you aren't having fun?
Because that's the thing that can happen. I also sometimes play video games that make me rage more than I enjoy them, but for some dumb reason I want to play them.
But that's his own kind of enjoyment.
Yeah, but I don't know. What's the prevalent feeling there? It's definitely 50-50, see?
Yeah, but it's 50% enjoyment. That still counts.
I hope the odds are gonna change more towards fun and less towards raging. Yes.
How's Beth doing?
Today Tifa learns that not all addictions are good. Yes, Tifa, listen to Modern Art. Sorry, Modern Will Art. Haven't forgotten about that.
It all depends on how you look at it.
Oh, there's a function where you can give people nicknames in Discord, right?
Is that a thing?
Yes.
Let me click
Skinner
on this.
used it on us in his Discord. We could rename Motonard Will.
Well, I can purge Motonards.
Why would you what?
I can delete.
Tifa,
Then
Discord, not
this is
Twitch.
Oh, Discord. Yeah, Discord you can. I
I'll purge you.
somehow thought you said Twitch.
She is well. I happened to yell "fuck you" to a teammate while she's in a meeting, so that conversation was fun. Okay, say hi to her from us the next time you can, preferably without the expletives. Yes, unless you want to say "we fucking love you," that would be cool with us.
That must have been an awkward meeting if they heard all of that.
Yeah.
Now you.
Sorry, it was a neighbor. You know how it is. You know you can't do anything about it.
Tin walls.
Yeah, basically. Tell of development plan in Danganronpa S. Each character is either athletic, intellectual, or variety, I think. They can get skills from 4 categories, the above 3, and a miscellaneous category. Athletic is like physical moves, intelligence is like magic spells, variety is healing and support. Himiko is variety because she's not a real mage. It's magic.
Would have been a nice plot twist if in the end it turned out they got saved because Himiko's put up a protection
That
shield
would
or
have been
something.
awesome. That would have blown my brains.
Might have well gone all out now.
Yeah. Fiction is now real. Bam, there you go.
I mean, we already established that it was fiction.
Yeah.
But then again, now you still had the open thing like, was it really fiction? And they couldn't
Ultimately
really
no
have
fiction.
done that, I suppose. But still.
Yeah, same with the
still.
Koreikyu thing. We don't know what part of his character was actually fictional. Maybe he does or did have a sister. Maybe he actually succeeded in killing 100 and went in there like, hey, I'm actually a serial killer. Can you wipe my memories so I can do it all again? Anything is possible now.
That is true.
Changed my server name. I'm gonna check that out.
Did you read my poop presentation, by the way, Matanart?
It's a thing.
I feel like as a teacher, you could definitely appreciate it the most.
Yeah. Tell all the time to tell them it's the neighbors, them dang old gamers. Exactly.
Oh man, these gamers are so aggressive.
I know, right? It's the worst.
Always cursing. Like, fucking hell.
Yeah, truly the scum of the earth. Yeah, definitely. 100%. It reminds me of a kid's book where a kid misses class and misunderstands the assignment and thinks it's about someone called Miscellaneous, not the word miscellaneous. That could have been me, based on a true story.
For sure.
The moral was to pay attention in class. That makes sense. Yeah.
I did not read your presentation. I'm
Actively choosing not to.
Wow.
Martinat, I think you kind of owe me one though, because Groundhog posted that hat fanfiction, let's call that, and Tifa read it out to me. So I think to be even on like a karma level, you should have Groundhog read that story to you out loud. Yeah, that's my headcanon.
That's a really good deal, actually.
Yeah, could be like a date night kind of thing. Yeah.
Also, Saint, thank you so much for hanging,
Yes.
for sticking with us. Hope you have an awesome meal and an awesome rest of your Wednesday as well.
And the Thursday, because we will be back on Friday. Yes. I think you would break up with me if I did that too.
It is an awesome presentation, I swear.
Yes. I'm contractually obligated to say it like this. Yeah. Tifa is one who asked for that despite Groundhog's warnings. Yeah, but like... I think you all have spent enough time with her to know that you should not listen to what she says. Like, there's always a layer of you should interpret what she's trying to say, filter it yourself, and then when she's talking, it's kind of like a choose your own adventure moment for everybody involved listening.
Well,
sometimes she doesn't even know herself what she says. It's the same for me, but still.
no filter.
Wait, what presentation?
My poop presentation that I did.
Where was it, in the memes channel?
It's in the memes channel.
She pinned the message.
Yeah, I pinned it on Discord.
TPP, Tifa's poop presentation. Yeah. Thankfully without the pictures. Thankfully. Tifa, for the last time after a Danganronpa stream, for now, how about you try to find us somebody to raid?
Where would you like to go? We have a few options.
Let's go to Skinner again, because he is again playing murdered soul suspects, and more people need to know about this game.
So I thought he was gonna play Dragon Quest.
If he encountered a glitch that broke the game, I recall. If I recall. Yes, let's go to the moon.
Listening to Tifa talk is like opening Schrödinger's cat box.
Yes.
Well, I can make it worse.
Please don't.
We still didn't go into the Dutch cannibal story.
Oh look, I am starting the raid.
Does that count as... Oh my god, that should have counted as the cannibal thing to make the bingo.
No, Tifa, it shouldn't have. And before we get cancelled, I started the raid.
I think we've discussed worse things than that.
More like Pandora's box.
We still didn't do the Tifa facts.
True, because I still need to figure out how to do a secondary quote system. I'm done.
Sorry, Fodi. We'll work on it during our vacation.
Hopefully. Thank you all for the Danganronpa stream. Thank you all for joining us on this wild ride. It's
100%.
It's been a thing. Yes. Yes, it has. I'm getting emotional again.
Oh, don't cry.
It's okay. We'll be back on Friday.
So long. Thanks for the rampas.
Yes, indeed.
Congratulations on your Danganronpa completion birthday. 1 year and 4 months later.
16 months. Yeah. Nice.
Nice.
Tifa, would you do me the honor of pressing that button?
I could press it. There we go.
Thank you all so much for hanging out with us once again. Thank you for enjoying the rest of this game with us and the franchise. We'll be back on Friday. See you then.
So
Bye.
long. Farewell.
Thank you.